wonder if this
Cryptic catalysm.
yeah, no problem.
I'll stop saying words just for you.
I'm on a 5-month streak. Has like a little thing.
Oh my goodness! Look at this.
Woo!
Another stump
All
of
the
Hado.
streaks.
Right, and I was like, "Oh, that's good. I like that."
It's a momentous occasion.
That's true. You don't hit 36 episodes of a D&D game all too often.
Huh.
That's like 3 seasons of a 12-episode anime,
Right,
or
so-
like even more of a 9-episode.
So
I don't know.
Let me inflate my
how
ego
many.
real quick. I think
Mhm.
Danlo, you said this was your, excuse me, the longest campaign or just the longest character you've ever run?
Both?
Both. Okay. Tristan, what about you?
Oh, this is by far the longest of both. With like, especially for something with any sort of actual structure.
Riley, it's got a tie for you, right? With Doraja.
Maybe. I want to say I held Doraja longer, but I'm not sure.
Is it? I thought we started playing this one before you joined the other group.
I'm not sure.
I'd say they're both about a year and a half.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I can't remember exactly, but it's one or the other.
Yeah.
Because like episode 25 was like a year.
Yeah, no, we're a good year and a half. We might even be a year and 10 months. I'd have to go back and look specifically. I'm sure,
especially
since
since there were like
you, Squid.
Hmm?
Right. You have regular 2-year campaigns, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I figured. And then Ian, I know this is the longest you've ever played a character.
Oh yeah, like definitely the longest I've ever played.
Yeah.
Two, maybe 3 sessions, depending on how you define
2
it.
sessions with a character sheet.
I mean, yeah. That's a noble thing right there.
And then Dan S., how much D&D have you played besides this?
Never played D&D on the Electric Dice podcast.
What's that?
I've only ever played D&D on the Electric Dice podcast.
Oh.
Get them while they're young.
So,
Get the tender boys.
Oh,
no, not like that. Never call me that again, sir.
Okay, I apologize.
Yeah.
I apologize. I got excited.
Oh man.
All right, cool.
It's gonna be a good night.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good night. It's gonna be a good night. Once and for all, Tristan, you want to take us out?
I would be honored. So last time on the Electric Dice podcast, a couple things happened. So we were in the Undercity looking for Kaylin's sister. We survived Jenny Greenteeth. We ain't dead yet, Darkest Scryer.
They did.
Jeez, give us 5 minutes.
Give them time.
Give them time.
For what is it? Pity or mercy's sake?
Both either.
Pity's sake, give them a moment. Sorry, keep going.
So we continued traveling in the Undercity, where we walked right into an ambush. It was great. Ari, our lovely Eladrin bard friend, played by myself, led the charge. And I also should have mentioned. Sorry, I've been drinking soda. I also should have mentioned Kaylin, played by Squid. It's her sister we were looking for. Ari, played by myself, was leading the charge and got stabbed and went from full to unconscious as far as health goes. It was bad. It was brutal. The party starts trying to defend themselves. As a bunch of old enemies from across time all appeared to try and beat us up. I can't remember exactly who it was. I want to say it was Nico Veas did some sort of healing on me to bring me back from unconsciousness. And that is played by Dan S. Dan L.A. I'm tired. It was a long day. Dan S. plays Salog. Greathelm, I believe is his full name. There we go. Call me Sal.
Call me Sal.
There we go. And he was able to kind of lead the charge, do a lot of defensive things. And as always, we have Goose Crumpled Bottom, as played by Riley. We ended up fighting off these various foes from across time until eventually a very angry Ari, who had, lived in the Feywild and knew when there were too many weird coincidences and figured out, wait, this is an illusion, started dispelling them. Thankfully, or I guess not thankfully for us, the hag who had summoned all of these turned out to be Kaylin's sister. She started to retreat. Kaylin ran after her, getting in just before the door slammed. It was a whole big thing. They had this really nice heart-to-heart in which Kaylin opened her heart to her sister, wanting to get through to her, to which the hag version of her sister stabbed her in said heart. Yeah, she's not great. Meanwhile, outside, we blew up the rest of the illusions, and the weird time magic that was in this place kicked off. So each of us had a chance to reach through one of the portals and grab something out of time. That caused problems. You see, Goose Crumplebottom decided to reach through and grab, what was her name again? I'm totally
Beatrice
blanking.
Belmont.
Beatrice Belmont, who was someone who he had been very close with back at the monastery, but was falsely accused of some various not terribly good crimes. Nico reached through and grabbed his fiancée, Anara. Sal, being the dwarf warrior he is, wanted the biggest, magicest hammer he could get. And Ari, being very mad and very done, just wanted some real good healing. We don't know what's been pulled through, but just in the act of disrupting time, we jumped timelines. All of a sudden, our existing characters are who knows where, and we are playing some different people. We have Squid playing Twyla Durgan, Dan L.A. playing Zizarok Voss, the son of Nico and I'm blanking on. I just said Anara, that's it. I played Yatagarasu. Dan S. played Old Man Jim. Riley played Paylor Crumplebottom, and Ian played Ryan Walker, also known as the folk hero, he who walks behind cornstalks. A wonderful, kind, soft-spoken man who's not made of shadows and super evil. We went on our own little adventure, defeated some illusion things, and then all of us stepped into a big, magical, glowing portal. And let's see where we wind up and what happens.
Absolutely.
Oh,
we
that's
already
Curse of
thinking about
Greyhawk. Cue the thing. Oh.
Oh.
Should I play the gate theme music? Walker Corn Ranger is pretty funny.
Corn Ranger.
It's pretty good.
Oh wow.
Oh, I posted.
I need some sort of meme of that.
Walker. Oh, and also just because this is the last episode of Curse of Greyhawk, City of Gold, I do just want to wish a well with the machine.
The machine.
Oh, the machine.
The machine.
The machine.
Somebody
There we
didn't
go.
do it. Somebody didn't do it.
The machine.
I think
There it is.
I think Dan is no, Dan did it, and he's helping a baby.
That's right. That man's a multitasker.
He's got wireless headphones.
That
Did I mention I
is
saved a chipmunk
the
last night?
you saved a chipmunk.
Oh,
Yeah, Zelda was in this very room.
Oh,
how
Zelda
noble.
was going to destroy it, and I caught it in a garbage can and got it outside.
Wonderful.
All right, so let us take a moment. Is there anyone whose character choice is hinging on someone else's character choice, or like is anyone coming from the other side that like yeah, okay, I don't brain doesn't smart make. Who's playing a character from the alternate universe? Yagaratsu and
Yatagarasu and Old Man Jim, and I'm pretty sure Walker.
right. Okay.
Something tells me.
I mean, maybe
He could be from either. We don't know.
True.
one of them has a character sheet. That might.
No. He who walks behind cornstalks from our timeline is gonna show up, be a good guy now, and help us save the day.
One of those seems like a lie. One of them. I won't tell you which though.
You know what? If he's a bad guy and still helps us save the day, I'm happy.
Sure.
People can do good things.
He can be morally gray, like
He's
Shadow the
just doing the
Hedgehog.
less evil thing.
True empathy.
All of the various villains.
Point for morally gray is Shadow the Hedgehog.
I mean, am I wrong?
Never.
He rides a motorcycle, swears, and has a gun, but also can do the right thing.
So somebody grabbed who grabbed the healing item.
That was Ari. He reached through and he wanted some powerful healing.
Okay. All right. So Ari, I read this one time. I thought it was really cool, and right when you said it, I was like, oh, I kind of want to give this to him, but I'm not sure if I will. I gave myself some time to think about it, and I hemmed and hawed on like rolling on the chart, but nothing that like really exists in the game universe is like quite exciting enough. So I read one time this little story about like just a god that was out in the middle of nowhere churning butter and then got distracted and then like walked away from it, and then the butter just like sat there rotting for eons, right? And then like the weeds sort of grew up around it and everything, and the butter turned into this like noxious poison. And then that was like a thing that could be used to kill gods. It was like this once upon a time churned god butter that was then like turned rancid. And I was like, oh, that's like a really cool. I wanna use that sometime.
God butter, fish cheese.
Right? Yeah. We've got a thing.
Wait, did you say god butter or cod butter?
God this time.
Okay.
This time.
Just making sure.
Yeah.
This time.
And so that's what I want Ari to have pulled over, right? Like before it rotted away. Just this like nourishing, healing, just this like
super butter.
Yeah, deific, right? Isn't that the word?
Yeah, that sounds about right. As having to do with a deity.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this divinely inspired butter. I can believe it's butter and God is real.
I
right?
can believe. Wow.
I can't believe
Beautiful. How much do I pull over?
You pull enough over that you can slather some onto bread or whatever you would like for all of the party members.
All right, who wants the world's greatest grilled cheese?
Ooh.
Well, then it would need to be deific mayonnaise. So
True. That's true. Good
You
point.
make your grilled cheese with mayonnaise?
No. Dave speaks the truth.
it's actually true. It's
Yeah.
true.
I hate it too, but it actually is great.
Yeah, no, it's awful, but it does. What does it look like now? Well, he got it like in time, so it's actually just a very normal looking butter churn, which is well worn handle, with the wooden straps.
Oh, I get the churn though. Okay.
Yeah,
It might not have a ton, but
yeah,
I have
the whole thing.
And
then
old Ben
Salog-
Jim wants it.
Yeah, but Salog pulled the hammer.
Yes.
Magic.
Okay, cool. So you have pulled over Heart Stomper.
Oh, okay.
Unfortunately for you, that means its previous owner, Baphomet, God of Beasts, is not very happy with you, and will be following along shortly.
Okay.
I mean, if we save a little butter for about 100 billion years, we can deal with him.
Yeah. Okay, so we got the hammer, we got the God butter, and then two people just grab people.
Loved ones, yeah.
And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Ryan Walker wasn't there quite yet because it was 2 sessions ago.
Kaylin was being stabbed.
And Kaylin was being stabbed. Okay. Did we not roll for that? Did we not roll for Squid getting stabbed? Did we just fade to black on that one?
I think we cliffhangered that.
We did cliffhanger it, to be clear.
Okay. I mean, it seems like something I'd do.
Yeah.
Do you... Yeah, Squid, do you see any other... is there anything you want to factor into this decision? AC, initiative, right? Like, because you trusted her, right?
Mostly.
mostly.
Yeah.
Okay. What's mostly about it?
Definitely wasn't expecting to get stabbed in the
Yeah.
neck.
Okay. Do you want me
Um.
to just put it to an attack then? See if she's able to do it.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me make sure I didn't. Cat. Cat.
Cat.
Eh,
Cat. Cat.
She was biting my son's feet while he was trying to go to sleep. So she must be with us now.
Yeah, that seems about right.
I'm fine with that.
All right. What's your AC, Squid?
14.
Chat is not updating, interestingly enough.
Kitty.
Well, I don't think. Wait, let's see. Oh, it did. Oh my god.
Wow.
Holy shit.
Wow. She couldn't do it.
So, I mean, like, so something
Somewhere
that I
in
really
there.
can't stand is, like, every combination of two numbers is a 1 in 400 chance, right? Like, that's just a fact. The dice have
Yep.
to land on something. But that is still 1 in 400.
It is.
Wow.
She couldn't do it.
In her
Okay.
defense,
Somewhere down there.
in her defense, my players last night in my game were getting the same sorts of rolls. My rogue, every time he swung with his short sword last night, it was a nat 1, like 3 or 4 times in a row.
Yeah, that is wild. I just had to click
And he
that
was
real
using roll
quick.
20.
Oh my goodness. Oops, no.
Oh
wait.
my god.
That is
That's brutal.
insane. Okay.
I love
That's my
it.
favorite game, Oops All Ones.
I mean,
Oops,
yeah.
all ones. Wow.
That's amazing.
Why?
So I
She
think
couldn't do it.
yeah, right. I think that's it, right? It's an 11. It's okay. Yeah. I think she goes to stab, and like she does, but like not all the way, right? Like so, it's like just kind of punctured part of your neck. You know, you're just bleeding out a little bit, right? And there's just like shock on her face because she like can't believe you trusted her, and she was sure you were gonna try and attack her, and you didn't, and she just stares, and she just drops the knife.
Kalen finishes the hug.
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
Oh my god.
Yeah. And then lots of crying. And then the camera pans back to, you know, the little what did you guys have to reach through the doors or was there something on the floor? I don't remember now. It's been a moment.
It was the door. It was like the archways were like
You were-
glowing,
okay.
you said?
So everybody was like reaching through the yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
And I got a
Um,
butter churn. I'm keeping this.
Yeah, and that just in time, right, in that exact moment, as you guys pull things through, one of the arches just flares to life, and at the very distance you see, you know, like this kind of crevasse cave network, right, kind of lit from behind with this bright orange glow, and several people come in through the doorway. So Squid, you have to pick who you playing.
I'm gonna play Twyla.
Okay. So you guys, you had already jumped through the door, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so we don't have to worry about explaining that one away. Ari,
Mm-hmm.
high or low?
High good things happen.
Okay.
Yes.
You get to pick. Does the butter churn stay or does it go with him when he vanishes?
Oh, So if Ari's vanishing, then I want the butter churn, but the player, who is playing a character that was still here?
I am.
I want the butter churn, but I will have the butter churn stay so that the players may have access to it.
sweet, sweet God butter.
Yep. Ari vanishes. Danlo, you said you were doing Nico?
Yeah.
Okay, let me change here. So Twyla's right. This is, however...
Yeah.
Dang it, I was hoping
Is that
I
spelled right?
could.
2 A's, 1 S.
2 A's, 1 S.
I want that butter churn back.
Old Man Jim, who are you playing?
Old Man Jim.
Okay. I need you to roll high or low.
Go low.
Low, good things happen?
Low, good things happen.
Okay,
Nope.
you get to decide. Does Oh, you said low, good things happen.
Yeah.
Oh, I decide then. Yeah, the hammer stays. It clatters to the ground, not being wielded by Salog. Paler Crumple Bottom. Who you playing?
I'm playing Goose.
Okay.
Did you hear me?
Yeah, Goose. I was changing it.
Oh, okay, cool. Sorry.
No, you're good. Yeah, it doesn't. Crumple Bottom doesn't fit. Okay. Ryan Walker, who you playing?
Well,
Well,
I have so many options.
you have so many options.
I think I'm going to play Ryan Walker.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, you
I
got
can't
it.
blame you.
I will be right back.
Good news for Twyla. There's
I
a
haven't heard
hammer
of
in
her.
her future.
What class is Twyla?
Champion
a
fighter,
fighter.
I think I built her.
Yeah, and that's a pretty. Yep. Either that or I was going to go for that a paladin, but hey.
Either. But yeah, Cornstalks has his sight. That feels fitting. Though giving him a beast hammer wouldn't have been too far off.
It was funny when I was looking up stats for a scythe. Someone was like, "Okay, here's what you can use." But anyone who's actually used a scythe in real life, like farmers, you know what I'm talking about. This is not a combat weapon.
No.
It's not. It's too unwieldy for combat. But this is fantasy, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah. You have one
No
that's
first thing.
specially made to be a weapon.
Oh yeah.
You have some other thing that just appears similar to a scythe, but is
Yeah.
actually usable.
I mean,
It is-
it's magic, so it compensates for whatever sort of unwieldiness an actual scythe would have.
Okay.
Oh no.
Yeah, so hammer clatters to the ground. Both Salog and Ari vanish, but you're just in a room. You're in a panopticon, a circular
Number
prison.
of times I've been in a panoptic.
Mhm, mhm.
Old Man Jim actually would like he'd walk in and he'd wait. No. What? Wait. No. This can't be. This. He looks over at Nico. We'll slowly walk up to him. He's gonna touch him. He's like, "First back, Kitty."
This is to you, Nico.
Yeah, to Nico.
I just walked
Yeah.
back.
Old
I have
Man
no idea
Jim
what's
walked
happening.
up to you, put his hand on your face, and
Said-
called you Kitty.
Yeah, is it Kitty?
Yeah. Yes. Who are you?
Weren't a dream.
You don't.
None of it was a dream, was it?
You're gonna have to give me a little bit more here. I mean, this all feels like a dream to me.
The giant turtle, the Durgans. None of it was a dream.
Well, no, that all happened.
Yeah,
I thought it was.
we-
do you say anything about that?
Who? What?
Twyla,
Oh,
the
Twyla.
Durgan.
The present Durgan.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, would you say something?
What about the Durgans?
He turns. How are you? No, we did horrible things to your people. What is Oh, none of this makes sense. I'm sorry, I was just a boy. I didn't know. I thought this was all just a boy's dream. Forgive me.
I should also note that just kind of probably either standing behind them or maybe like hovering like a foot or two off the ground is effectively Drib for those who would recognize Drib.
Oh,
Just
so he
in
is. He
nicer
does look
clothes.
that
He
much.
doesn't
Oh,
recognize them.
Oh, they are identical. Like they are the same person, but
Right.
in different circumstances.
So, yeah, he wouldn't necessarily recognize. I believe that they would have parted soon after.
Mhm. Well, this version never would have met him. He never would have met
Right. Okay.
Jim.
Okay. Right. Okay. So he would turn and be like, okay, so in that case, he would turn and be like, that means you. Pardon me if I'm mistaken, but you look like someone I used to know.
Heh.
You know someone who liked to turn into a dog.
I'm afraid that I do not. My apologies. That sounds like not uncommon magic, though.
Look just like Drib.
You mean bird backwards? What kind of name is that?
I never
Okay.
thought about it.
Dan never thought about this.
I was
Oh my
today
God.
years old when I found out Tristan was fucking with me.
I'm mad.
Oh,
You know, I realized that like the last time that we played. That was the first time I realized it.
God.
unreal. See,
How?
I used to have to watch out for that because I have a player, Andrew, who loves to sneak in terrible names by spelling things back. He played Tumahab once, which is Bahamut backwards.
Has
How did none
anybody,
of us see
have
that?
any of the characters made the connection yet of who Jim is?
I mean,
the player has made the connection, but I mean, Cornstalks wouldn't know.
Right,
Uh,
Cornstalks probably wouldn't.
And here's the other thing, and we didn't do a great job with this last time because I just thought Old Man Jim was someone who had never encountered them. Because like Drib and Old Man Jim were adventuring together, same as
Yeah.
Cornstalks. So if Old Man Jim had those memories, he should have recognized both Cornstalks and Drib before.
would he
Well,
have
Cornstalks
recognized
wouldn't have looked the
non-shadowy Cornstalks?
That-
Yeah,
No, he wouldn't have.
Cornstalks just looks like a dude, although the name
Right.
would be familiar.
Yeah. And as
So-
far as Drib, like they look not perfectly identical. Like
You just said they were identical.
Yada has wings. That's the only difference.
One of you's a liar.
Yeah, Yada has wings. Drib does not.
all I'm saying.
Drib's a bit scruffier, but otherwise they are the same.
I mean, if Drib's name is bird backwards, he's probably not creative enough to lie.
Oh yeah, no. Drib named himself. None of you got that.
No,
It was
none of it.
on stream, in text.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for years. We
35.
read left to right, man.
Oh my god, or not 35. However long until Ari showed up.
30 episodes. Anyway, what are you
Yeah.
doing? Is everyone cool with just standing
I-
here in this
I
drippy
think Nico kind of just makes the connection here. He's just like, wait, Jim, you can't be Puvu?
Heard that.
You-
I took the name
What?
Jim when I left, and I was so young. I just had forgotten so much. I've lived so long. I'd forgotten so much. I just had started to assume that all wasn't real, or the names were just names I picked up along the way. That seen so many people. Your memory changes things, and you forget details. But this is too real, too much of what I remember to be coincidence. What has happened? What's going on? How was I now and then, but you're here, but
Yeah.
still hurts.
And when you ask that, right, has Twyla picked up the hammer yet, or is it still just...
Oh no, she went for the hammer when she saw it.
Okay, you went and picked it up?
Yeah.
Yeah, so a massive furry arm just emerges out of the doorway, right? It just slams down, just... Right? And, like, the hand is the size of one of you, right?
Oh.
So,
Pretty small
you know,
hand.
I attack it with a hammer.
Yeah.
you just hit it. Okay, go ahead and roll.
Oh my god.
Ryan gets in a defensive position.
Mm-hmm.
I will try to move away from the hand and the hammer. I would probably make some comment to Nico of like, in his defense, it is confusing. We did just see you at the bar about, like 2 days ago.
Danlo, what are the creepy arm things in Zelda called?
Waltulas?
Wall tulas?
Or are you talking about like the hands that drop from the ceiling?
Yeah, in your speed run.
I think they're called
I thought they were
Wall Masters,
Wall
actually.
Masters.
Yeah, Wall Masters.
Yeah,
I'm
Wall
combining it with
Masters.
Skulltula.
Gotcha.
Yeah, there's wall masters and floor masters, if I recall.
What the hell's a floor master?
And they're like the same
They
thing.
don't drop. They just kind of skitter around.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so you like swing, right, to hit this thing, and you feel the hammer connect, but no damage happens, right? It doesn't flinch, it doesn't move, right? And the hand just like not like impossibly, right? It just rolls over and grabs for the hammer. So
Have a reaction?
What's that?
Can I do something, or do a roll initiative?
What are you trying to do?
I would cast banishment.
Yeah, go ahead and roll an initiative for that.
Okay.
Squid, I need you to make a strength saving throw.
Oh. Rolling.
It's pretty good.
Also,
My hammer.
he wants that hammer. Also, can we be moved to the map that this is happening on?
Oh,
Yeah,
well,
really
I-
matters.
I thought you were on that one. My bad.
We're on Fiery Lava Land.
Yep.
Here we go.
Oh, Yadiragarasu's here though. Yeehaw. So I should be able to just. Wow.
Zoom out to see anything. Ugh.
Wait, what? How? Minus. Oh yeah.
Eh.
Not great.
Is this the wrong map? Oh no, wait. It's just
talking
farther down. Never mind.
The Lollygaggers, thank you for stopping by, guys. And thank you for
Ooh.
cheering. Oh my goodness.
Whoa.
Are you just getting ready for your game? Or do I have my days wrong? You got an hour to prep. That's awesome. Thanks for stopping by.
Oh, Ari's not here. Get him out of there.
Get him out of there. We will raid you when we finish killing everyone on Greyhawk. Don't you worry.
Wow.
That's a big old hand.
Spam the long
I mean,
boys.
Some of
Spam
us
the
have
long boys
backup
for the
characters
cheer.
that might be able to show up.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Okay. Yeah, so Squid, you are able to Twyla's able to keep hold of the hammer, right? As this thing sort of like grabs it, and you can see that it's it's reaching out, it's grabbing kind of blindly. Go ahead, the 212s, go ahead and do your thing if you want to do a thing.
Oh, everyone was. Oh, I thought we were all supposed to roll for initiative.
Well, as anyone who wanted to do something can.
Yeah.
Oh.
So
I do not see my token on this map.
Oh no.
Well, you can drag your token off of your
Yeah.
Oh,
sheet
that's right.
onto the
Okay.
map.
Make it happen.
That's true.
I don't know. I don't. Do I have any sort of way to
Nice.
like?
Did you go find that art? That's awesome.
I made it using that little
The token
Oh,
editor.
he's
the-
so good. Look at him. What a good boy.
yeah,
yeah.
it's the from 2 Minute Tabletop. Sorry for plugging something on your channel, Dave, but
That's fine.
it is actually a really cool D&D
You
resource.
should share any good resource. I don't care.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As soon as I saw the hat, I was like, perfect.
Like if I was selling tabletop resources,
Yeah.
then don't screw me.
But
But
yeah,
I,
here.
but I'm not. Hold on.
Um,
What the fuck?
But yeah.
so we're casting the thing.
Huh?
Or we're doing our thing.
The two people who rolled 12 can take an action. Yes.
Okay. Do you want to go first, Tristan? Or
You go ahead. I don't know if/what I'm gonna do.
okay, so I'm casting that. Zero until the spell ends, at which point the target reappears in the space left or the nearest occupied space if that space is unoccupied. If the target is native to a different plane of existence than the one you're on, the target is banished with a faint popping noise returning to its home plane. So, if the spell ends before 1 minute has passed, the target appears in the space it left. Otherwise, the target does not return. So, it needs to make a charisma saving throw. And that would be the DC on that is... it's only 12. So...
Anything can get a crit 1, but I think it probably gets to reroll because it's a god, or just choose to succeed. Or
Yeah,
get a.
I make it. Got a 15.
Yeah. I.
That's what I've got.
What?
That's all I've got.
Okay, I will.
Oh, hey.
What?
Somebody spent points to change the
Okay.
DC.
Okay.
Oh!
Okay. So I failed the
Thank you,
roll.
Darkest Scryer.
I'll use my legendary resistance to pass.
Yep, there it is.
Mhm.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Can you override legendary
I see
resistance
you.
with points?
I see you. What?
Can you override legendary resistance with points?
I don't think so.
believe so.
No.
Yeah, it just
Not
succeeds.
not under our current
Yeah.
point systems.
System.
What about
It
Dave
meant that
points?
he had to use it.
Yeah.
Oh,
All right.
right.
I see you, Darkest Cry.
Oh. What happened?
20.
You just not. Wait.
Roll 20 has been it has a backlog of natural ones. I think that this week they decided they wanted to sell.
Oh my god! At least you're giant.
I know I can't actually
Never
resize
mind.
myself.
Oh, there we go.
Oops, all zeros.
Oof.
Also, should I be at the hit points? Did I replenish anything after passing through the portal, or am I still at the?
Currently, no one has.
Okay.
So I'm currently at
So
20.
You are at whatever you were at. There has been no time to rest.
Yeah.
Okie dokie.
Darkest
So in that
Squire
case,
does
I-
get a day point because I did just invalidate him using channel points, but I also operated within the rules of the game. So
Yeah,
I don't
you
feel
used-
bad.
True.
Yeah.
I will. I want to fly over and investigate the butter churn because I just walked in. There was this
You just have a strange
elf
pull
man.
towards it.
Okay, so you walk into a room and
The
There's
giant
two-
hand and the magical hammer. No. That butter
There-
churn, though.
Churn, though.
a guy was holding a butter churn. The guy went poof, and the butter churn dropped to the floor. The other thing that was dropped to the floor was a magic hammer that has a giant hand. I want to check and see if this thing's gonna make a different giant hand.
Thick.
All right, I'm gonna, and I'll like go around. Let's see, I can move up to 40 or just feasibly fly 30. Yeah, I will fly 30 feet to try and keep out of reach. I'm assuming it was over here somewhere because that's where Ari had been.
Yeah, that seems fine.
And like not touch it to start, but like and let's see, what
You
would
wanna
it?
lick it?
No, I'm gonna try and just try and figure out this butter churn.
Lick
And
the butter.
want me to roll perception or want it? Is there like a little tiny bit on the outside?
Yeah.
Like if there is, he'd probably take like a little claw and just like sniff it and then eat like the tiny drop of butter.
Simon loves butter.
Like he is very confused, but it seems like nice butter. Like whatever,
Yeah,
may as well.
Seems like nice butter. It heals you 1 HP.
Ooh, all right. This
Don't
is
know
good
why.
butter.
But I'm thinking royal butter.
Royal butter.
Oh no, not royal butter.
Royal
And
butter.
it's okay. So
that
I
a brand?
lose my tongue now because
Oh.
it's acid. All right. Well, friends, this is good butter.
Lick the butter.
I tasted the butter. Also, you may not want to mess with the giant hand.
Yeah.
It seems powerful.
All right, so Danlo, you getting in there?
Yeah, I realized that I forgot that I was at 1 HP, so I'm just gonna go ahead and cast some Cure Wounds on myself.
Eat some butter. Nico, eat some butter. It's good butter.
Does that take a whole action?
Eating the butter?
Yeah.
To get it and eat it, yes.
All right, I'll just eat some butter. We'll see what it does.
Parquet.
Come and eat the butter.
Parquet.
It's
Oh,
1
parquet
HP.
is- what a great Google question. Is parquet butter? Parquet is a margarine made by ConAgra Foods and introduced in 1937. Available in spreadable, sprayable, and squeezable forms.
Ooh, I
Good.
don't like squeezable.
Fun
Squeezable.
coffee. Thank you for that. I needed it.
Oh, I'm scared.
Squeezable, potable butter.
Squeezable, but is the god butter squeezable?
Butter.
It is thick. I'll tell you that much. Okay,
Ooh.
so Nico, this strange bird you've never met says eat the butter. It's good, and you're just like, oh, fuck it, time to eat some butter. I guess.
He looks like Drip,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
I
would
mean, there's something strangely trustworthy about this
and he
bird,
does
and you
know
know,
your name.
Yeah,
I'm a sucker for experimentation. So,
that's true. Okay, so you just reach in, handful of margarine.
yep.
Okay. Oh,
I imagine actually I just start lapping at it because I'm so weak I can't really reach in, so I just like put my head over the side and
right. Okay.
you know,
Yeah.
Some
Yeah.
butter.
start
Nice.
licking at it.
Okay.
Licking the butter.
Yeah, it is powerful god butter. It gives you the benefits of a long rest,
Ooh.
up to and including changing of spells. Oh, sorry guys, you got to play second edition now.
Oh no.
Dang it.
Don't worry, I prepared for such an occasion.
Oh gosh.
Ian,
All
get
right.
the chart.
So, where's my thack? Oh,
All right.
Got that butter stick up.
good thing we have magic butter.
Right. Let me get the
Oh.
get the deck of priest spells.
Oh
Huh?
god.
Oh boy.
All right.
Ian,
Well,
show me the charts.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So,
I thought I was going to be playing as Yatagarasu. I'm
Yeah.
bringing back Snaky Boy.
All right, we've got detect poison and emotion read.
okay.
Oh,
I've
I
got
cast
the.
protection from good and evil and fight the hand. It can't touch me.
Yeah, that
'Cause-
seems fun.
Pro good and evil is busted in second edition.
True.
All right. So are we saving against poison or wand
Death magic.
or death
Oh,
magic?
My
Okay.
favorite death magic.
All right.
God.
Wait,
Oh,
everybody
not
is?
second edition. Yeah, we're all saving against death magic because second edition is death magic.
Oh,
Okay, sorry. Got excited,
Okay.
excited with the second edition. So you,
This is where we want to roll high, right?
what's that?
This is where we want to roll high, right?
Sure. Let's go with that.
Mm,
Just ask Justin. Did anyone else want to go and not go yet?
I rolled a 0, but I think that just means I'm at the end of initiative, not that I don't have initiative.
Yes, that's true.
I mean,
Um,
maybe.
Cornstalks has no idea what's going on here. He
There's
just
butter?
stepped through a portal, and there's stuff. There's butter. There is a giant hand. The giant hand looks evil and threatening, so he's going to cast Moonbeam at it.
It is threatening.
It is a hand.
So, hold on. Moon. Cast at level. Actually, it shouldn't be doing the macro for it because it doesn't actually take effect until. Oh, actually, Well, I can only cast at level 2, so I don't know why it's asking. Redundancies and
Cast it as the first level spell.
Okay. So, Moonbeam.
Whoa.
I'm creating a Moonbeam on top of the hand.
Sure.
It is a 5-foot radius, 40-foot high cylinder centered on the hand. Until it ends, dim light fills the cylinder. When a creature enters the spell's area for the first time, basically, when it comes around to his turn, he's got to make a con saving throw or take 2d10 radiant damage or half on a successful save.
I thought when you cast it, because it's when a creature enters the spell's area for the first time on a turn.
So this is the thing. This is the thing. This has been a point of contention in several games that I've played.
Okay.
The way that it's worded is confusing, but basically,
it's not entering.
Yeah. So it does nothing happens on my turn. It's only on the creature's turn if it's starting its turn there or entering it on that turn.
Could you we can discuss this later. I don't want to waste time.
Yeah.
So yeah, basically, once it comes around to his turn, he'll have to roll a saving throw, and then I'll roll damage, and so something will happen. It's going to take a second.
Nice.
I think Goose is just going to take a defensive stance.
Okay. You're waiting to see what happens.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I'll move towards that god butter because it looks. I mean, the cat's lapping it up, so maybe it's useful. Would I know Nico? Because
you've been to his tavern.
Oh yeah, I would know Nico.
All of us have met Nico.
Yeah, I'm just definitely.
All of us have met Palor Crumplebottom over there, except he's a lot less glowy now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is this a body here that I'm walking by?
Yeah.
I think it's gone now because it was just an illusion.
Is the soup still there?
No. Also an illusion.
So I'm striding over to Nico. As I'm doing that, I turn and just moonbeam on the hand. I'm just like, Nico?
I'm also I think 15 or 20 feet up the wall.
Oh yeah, I forgot you climbed.
Nice. Okay, so I think everyone's gone now?
Yeah. I believe so, yes.
Okay. A second hand reaches through, digging into the ground, and then just pulls itself forcibly through the portal, which should not be able to work, but it does.
Yeah.
And the truly frightening vision that is Baphomet, demon god of beasts.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He has to roll a con save.
Yes, that's true. That is true. He does have to do that.
If he's a shape changer, he makes it at disadvantage.
We'll just drop a little art in there for everyone if you want to see.
Oh, goodness gracious.
What's my saving throw?
I believe.
Constitution.
Nice.
I couldn't have very Constitution.
Something tells me his Constitution's really good.
The DC.
He looks adorable.
Yes.
I don't know that
DC
adorable is
14. Because I'm a level 8 paladin.
So he beats it with his modifier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
He takes half of
he takes
2d10.
half damage. Half of 2d10.
Alright, hit me.
Ouch. Oh no.
There's one. I've got a pretty green one with a little leaf symbol on it. Come on, don't fail me now, Eldritch Dice. I've also got a
Look at this guy using real dice on the Electric podcast.
Crap, I should be using the game. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
That's fine. That's fine. Roll them. Roll them.
I won't stop you.
You're not going to get a chance to in a long time.
I'll take that. I'll take the 10, so halved.
Okay.
5 radiant damage against Baphomet.
Yeah. Okay.
That might deal extra because he's a demon.
Count up. What kind of damage was it?
Radiant.
Radiant.
Well, he's not immune to it, so that's nice.
Oh.
Yay!
All right. Yeah. A single beam of light comes down.
look, it's a big beam of light. It's just he's very large in comparison to it.
Yes, that is true.
Like his challenge rating.
Yeah. Quit snooping.
You
I'm
posted it.
Like,
He is going to, his frightful presence has an impact on all of you unless you are immune to being frightened. So I need you to make a DC 18 Wisdom saving throw.
Oh, if only this was Drib. I mean, he's not terrible.
And
everyone within crap. I'm not close enough to anyone, am I?
No, you
I'm
always do that.
scared.
I was trying to get 2 people. I wasn't just abandoning people.
Oh wait, are you? Oh yeah, no, you're not.
It's 10 feet of me. Right, no. Yeah.
Oh, so close.
Hold on.
Yay, 19.
Yeah, no, I'm 15 from you, and Nico might actually be, because he would have been by the butter.
Oh, oops, all 20s.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Okay,
Roll.
we've gotten both extremes here.
Roll a third time. I'm just curious if you hit another 20.
If he hits another 20, does Baphomet vanish?
No.
Dang it. Oh, no, wait, that's it.
It's 13. Did I already add my?
I think Dan froze.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
I
no.
mean, he ended on a high note then.
Yeah, true.
I do have resistance to damage from spells because of my aura of warding.
Yeah, this one isn't
I
a
think-
spell, though.
Yeah, it's just him dunking on all of us, and we all have to run away and are probably going to die.
Wait, I've got a thing.
Yeah.
No, it's not something I want to use right now, though.
Okay.
Yeah.
So who failed? Everyone?
Me,
Everyone but Dan S?
Everyone but, yeah.
it was
Oh, no,
DC
Goose,
18.
Goose got it, too.
I got 19.
Goose got- oh, 19, yeah.
Yeah.
Trying to figure out my charisma save. I think,
It looks like it's in there because it has a 7 afterwards.
yeah. So it's a proficiency bonus, then my wisdom modifier, and then so yeah. That is total.
Yeah, Dan just...
Did we lose
Oh,
him?
his internet.
Oh, nice.
Yep. I mean, he's not affected by this, at least.
Right. Okay.
So sorry, what's happening?
Discord looks like junk right now. So hold on, we're gonna run an ad real quick while we try to get ourselves calibrated
Oh,
and
God.
see if we can
Oh,
get
no.
Dan S back.
The save was against ads and failing internet,
That's right.
and we all failed.
60 seconds, you won't miss any content.
Oh,
BRB,
He saved his fear check and he's actually gone now.
right?
Brought
Oh,
to you
no.
by God Butter, the butter of the gods.
Right now in
Ah.
squeezable format.
Oh, not squeezable. God, butter. Oh, here, I'm gonna try and get myself so I will appear on screen
Yeah.
in
well,
Nico Veas's box.
it's also possible people who are watching do not see an ad. So, and if you're here just hanging out with us, this is how we have to
Yep.
play the game now. We just look like this. So, Dan, go up and to the left, and then Ian, you can pick. Yeah, you can go up or down. Squid's gone. There is no squid.
Oh, I see.
Riley, it looks like you have to go up.
Oh, what happened?
Yeah. Squid,
Yeah.
Hi, everybody.
Hi.
All right. So
I think I'm gonna get a crick in my neck.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm gonna get a drink really quick. Also, the ads are almost over, so.
all right.
Oh,
so
I
Welcome
can go.
back. We didn't fix it.
Hey everyone. Oh, oh boy. No, I'll sit up real tall so I can be old man Jim. So Riley can have his own box.
Oh, thanks.
Oh. All right. So I'm old man Jim. So does that mean I succeeded?
Dave is gone. We've lost the DM. Everything's off the rails.
He wants to go get a drink.
Okay.
All right. Here we go. Well, this is fun.
Eh,
How the gate has changed us.
Mm-hmm.
The
The gate.
Run the theme song.
gate.
We have the power.
I do have
So
my piano
it's
picked up, so
To... Okay, so
I can play the guitar to it.
NLA, you just go get down real low, and you get to be the GM.
Hey.
And I think Squid, actually, if you're face moved to in front of your closet door, you could be the GM.
Oh, we're fixed.
I won't be the GM.
Except we're all out of order now.
Yeah, none
Oh,
of us are in
shoot,
the correct
We'll
place,
fix it in
but
a sec. We'll fix in a sec. I just had to go get
Yeah.
a delicious oatmeal cookie dough vegan chocolate bar.
Wait,
Ooh, I've
internet-
seen that brand.
Sounds good.
It looked good.
Ooh.
How is
Did
it?
we all lose connection?
No,
Nope,
just
just
you. We all got broken into pieces and scattered around. We're all playing different characters, and Squid's the GM now.
Oh,
Your
okay.
very powerful double crit completely obliterated the stream.
yeah. My internet, apparently.
Wow.
I don't like those.
Oh,
Aw.
The chocolate?
that's unfortunate. I bought fancy chocolate the other day, and it was just not good.
Yeah, this isn't great.
It was
So
like
we-
it was like grass-fed milk chocolate, but it tasted like wheat, just not good.
Well, if you're feeding grass to chocolate, that's your first problem.
I was just gonna say.
It was grass-fed milk. They fed the grass to the milk, not to the chocolate.
You don't feed grass to milk either, man. I'm not a scientist, but I know that this doesn't work.
I don't want to talk to a scientist. They're lying and making me pissed. Quoth, the insane clown posse.
Magnets. How do they work?
Fucking magnets.
I don't know exactly.
I had that actually happen in a D&D game one time.
Really?
So,
Yeah, I used to play D&D with this guy called Chad, who had 2 Scooby-Doo tattoos on him and an insane clown posse hatchet man. And that was like right when that song had just come out, so the meme was like super topical. And we just on like a whim one time, as we were doing just like what we're doing now, you know, like fucking around in between like stuff actually happening, I was just like, yo, Chad, how do magnets work? And I'm not kidding you, like I swear honest to God, he looks at me and he like looks around, he's like, okay, listen, scientists are bullshit. And he goes in, and I honestly do not remember the rest of it because I was just, all I could focus on was his
Wow.
like unreal.
Wow.
He's like, listen, scientists are bullshit. And I was like, I'm sold. I am here for this.
Oh, man.
Yeah, he's a dude. He's definitely one dude.
Sounds like it.
I'm okay.
All right.
So we're all scared.
Yeah.
So we all got a fear effect?
Almost all of you.
Mhm.
2 of you succeeded. Everyone else is afraid. And you must flee,
Lovely.
repeating the save at the end of every turn.
Mhm.
Who else saved?
I mean, I was gonna
Dan
leave
and
anyway.
Riley.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh. Okay. I didn't realize you had
Does-
advantage on it. Okay.
Yeah.
Why? Oh no, wait. He's holding the hammer. Twyla is as well. So something tells me Twyla can't keep a hold of the hammer.
We will see. I'm really looking for more of a narrative thing. Is because like most of the party needs to at least you have to go further away than him. You can't move closer. Attacking him is at disadvantage. So he did the thing. He grabbed himself the rest of the way into this universe and scared everybody. So we're gonna start with our 12s.
Well,
Where's the butter?
Butter's somewhere over here.
Where butter?
Like it's. I'm kind of wishing I had left Ari just to be a butter marker.
well, isn't Nico like laughing it up? So where?
I hadn't
It-
moved my token. I don't know where
Yeah.
it was.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
I think
we've got-
I want to say it was like
We've got
yeah,
buttered
there
toast
feels
or a
right.
buttered knife.
Butter knife.
The knife's a little nicer. The toast is burnt. Yeah. Oh, that's big toast. All right. Yeah, that feels about right. It's big
Okay.
butter.
Still,
You're cutting out super bad. I'm sorry, man. I can't hear you.
okay.
Oops. Excuse me.
So the 12s are going first. So I believe that is myself and Dan.
I didn't even
Well,
know
I think
I
he was
should-
trying to do something. We just couldn't hear him.
Well, he got the crits. He actually passed it.
Yeah, he's fine.
So if it's me, then I think Nico, he's kind of terrified of everything that can potentially come through these. So he runs to the wall and climbs up and over one of the gateways.
Nice. Just to get out.
To kind of get out, try to get above it, and be able to see something as it's coming through where it might not see him.
Okay.
Yatagarasu is probably going to, since the butter churn is at this point open, if Nico is able to lap some up, he's probably going to try and like grab a handful of it or a serving, or whatever, just so, because clearly this thing has healing powers, and he's not going to eat it just yet, but he wants to grab it, and then he's going to start flying up and kind of away. So he'll be moving like probably towards this wall and then upwards, similar to what Nico is doing.
Okay. Dad asks, can you hear us?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you want to do?
All right. I went to my phone instead.
Mm.
So, I want to let's see. Let me pull up my character sheet. I would move toward the butter. If everybody's right around it, I wouldn't go right towards it, right on it just yet. I don't want to bunch up too much.
Right.
But I would probably be about there. Let me pull up my character sheet
Oh.
again.
At the end of my turn, I redo my whiz saving throw.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, forgot
Yeah.
to do that. Thank you.
And I would
Hey.
probably slap a spiritual weapon on that guy. Let me make sure there's nothing else I want to do. Yep, spiritual weapon, and I would do it at level 3.
Okay.
So let's do this. Okay, spiritual weapon, that's my bonus action. And I can only cast one spell. I can cast a spell and a cantrip, isn't that how
Yeah,
it goes?
spell and a cantrip.
Spell and a cantrip. Okay. So I would do the spiritual weapon. Do that. Okay, and I put it right on him. So I'll roll for that. Spiritual. Go. 15 doesn't hit, I'm assuming.
15 does not hit.
Yeah, okay. So then I will, for my action, I will... Actually, can I take the dodge action? Is that something that
Only if you
clerics
still have
can
an
do?
action available.
Well, the spiritual weapon is a bonus action.
Then yes.
So yes, I will dodge. Because hurt's a coming. I tried to banish him.
True.
So
All right,
that's
so
what I'm
you're
going
all
to do.
set.
Yep, why did it roll twice for spiritual weapon? That's weird. Anyway, yes, I'm all set.
Okay. So, who did we have after that? Because Nico went a little early, but I'm fine with it.
Oh, I thought you said 12s.
I thought you got a 7.
No, I got a 12.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, I thought other. Whoops, I was confused.
Dan Ness got a 24. He got 2 crits.
No, I think we're talking initiative now.
Initiative,
Yeah.
yeah. Dan, you got a 7 for initiative.
Yeah. Well. Okay.
Oh.
So Cornstalks is at the very end. So I guess it's just Twyla,
Okay.
Twyla and Goose.
I apologize.
No, you're good.
Yeah, I didn't technically roll initiative. I just went after everybody.
Yeah, that's fine. So Twyla, you're up.
Okay.
And scared.
Yeah, she's gonna. How far do I run?
30 feet, 60 if you double.
She's probably gonna run to about here.
Okay.
Since
High
I
or low?
rolled. Hi.
Okay.
Oh, damn it.
Yeah. So you currently have the hammer with you.
Oh, God. We're all gonna die.
And then, do you want to do anything else, or are you just repeating your save?
I'm gonna repeat my save.
Okay.
It's taking forever.
Yeah, roll 20 seems to be struggling a little today.
Mm-hmm.
All right, still afraid. Goose, and then we'll have Cornstalks go.
Okay, so I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Does, like, if I were to do, like, Cube of Force and the living matter that can't pass through the barrier, if I, like, how much of Baphomet is out of this portal?
He's dragged most of his form through at this point.
Is it possible to, like, drop the barrier, like, halfway through his body or something and slice him in half with the barrier?
I do not think so. I think that you could probably prevent him from getting further, but...
If the wall cuts through a creature's space when it appears, the creature is pushed to one side of the wall.
Yeah, it's just like interacts kind of weird. Oh, I do want to become famous. 01. Well, I guess that's a O. 01029. I can't read it all.
It's so blue.
Oh, it's yellow for me.
Oh,
Big
It's
follows Star Con.
Big.
Darkest
Or like
Scryer.
on.
Darkest Scryer, that's my chance to blow up. I'm gonna be famous on the internet.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
Alright, well, if I can't chop him in half with this,
Yeah, I mean
probably.
it's just like literally a god. So no, I don't think
Yeah.
a cube of force
Yeah.
is gonna do it. I am fine with you throwing it up and potentially it pushing him back through the portal. It's not going to prevent him from coming through it, but it has a chance if you want to try that.
Mhm.
Ooh.
You could make him waste a turn.
It's worth a shot.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Okay. Let's
So,
see. I'm just going to do straight up 50-50.
alright.
All right, so 1 to 10, it pushes him back. 11 to 20, he pushes his way through. Yeah. So he's pulled himself out entirely at this point. I guess you've blocked things from more things. Coming
True.
through. Blocking him with a block. Yeah, we're gonna put a fence around their fence, so if they need to get to it for maintenance or whatever, their pants get caught on it.
Wow. Alright.
Sounds
That was
like a
your
plan.
action. Are you moving?
Yeah, I guess. How close am I to like the top so I can get like out of this ring?
Yeah, I don't think it's a room. I think it's just a thing. So eventually you're gonna go up and over it.
Yeah.
So I
So
don't
I'll
know.
start doing that.
Yeah, so probably like another 20 feet, probably 50 feet up.
Alright, yeah. So I'll
So
make my way to the top.
Yeah, you're up on the other side, or you're staying on this side of it.
I'm gonna go to the other side.
Okay, cool. All right, corn stalks.
Okay. So, Cornstalks is freaked out.
Hmm.
Did I see any sort of like rejuvenative effects of the god butter on Nico? Anything that would make me go like, yeah, I should have some of that.
Yeah, the general consensus is the butter is good.
Okay, then I will begin my movement first by taking a step over to the butter, and I'm just gonna, I guess, as my action, consume a bunch of it.
Mm-hmm.
And you said that's essentially the effects of like a long rest.
That's correct.
So health back, spell slots back.
Yep.
Okay, awesome. Reinvigorated by that, I will continue my movement. Those 5, 10, 15, 20, and
Hun Coffee, thank you for stopping by. We look forward to seeing you back at the Electric Dice podcast. You are funny.
Glad to have you.
Also cool.
25, 30. Move over here and just say, stay gathered around me. The power of corn stalks will keep you calm as best you can. And now you're all in my aura, so you get +3 to your saving throws.
Hey, we did it.
Yeah, I'm learning how to play a paladin.
You know your character.
It's a 10-foot radius.
Yes,
Does
it's a 10.
Does that go up?
Yeah.
I mean, it would if
Okay,
you were
then I'm
within
probably.
10.
All right, I might have. I think. Oh shoot, it's a math, but I think I either am or can be easily
All right.
enough.
And I will also maintain concentration on the moonbeam, which I assume is still on Baphomet.
Yep.
Okay.
So who's got to repeat a save?
Yeah. So.
Was it a con?
Yes, it was a Constitution saving, but first I need to do my Wisdom saving throw, and I got a 10. So Cornstalks is holding fast, but not moving any closer to this guy.
Mm-hmm. He makes his save, but do your half damage.
Okay. All right. Reach for the die. I shouldn't have this in front of me. I was
It's so
DMing
tempting
last
to roll
night. I
real
always
dice,
use
though.
the real dice for DMing. 2d10. That's what it was. Hey, 19 radiant damage.
9 radiant damage.
Nice. Okay.
You've done some damage to him.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, he's definitely not happy about it.
Hey man,
we're
come
fighting
on.
Demon
Come on,
Lord.
why you gotta blast that light at me? It's not nice.
We've dealt maybe a percent of it. No, more than a percent. Like 10, maybe
All right.
maybe 5% even.
Yeah, he's up, risen to his full form, bereft of his hammer. Angrily, he glares, and he goes, "Give it back!"
Oh, he bleeds.
Mm-hmm.
Twilight, give him his hammer back.
Mm-hmm.
It's not worth our lives.
Who has failed? No one's failed 3 times for his fear, have they?
No, I think it's just
No.
been
Okay.
a turn.
Twice. Oh God.
Yeah. Those of you who fail a 3rd time, we have to have a conversation.
Oh dear.
Oh.
So who has not failed at all? Who has passed?
Just
Me.
Old Man Jim and Goose. Okay. Goose.
yeah, I've passed, but on my second one.
Gotcha. Yeah, Goose. I don't think he can tell because you still backed off. So Old Man Jim, not the first time you've stared at a god. Won't be the last time. But he gives you the horns. And he is going to try and cast Maze on you.
Oh.
He wants you to go away. So
What's he gonna cast?
But not just go away. Mazes go away and suffer.
Stay away.
Mhm. Get away. 1 action, 60 feet. Banished creature you can see within range to a labyrinthian demiplane. The target remains there for the duration or until it escapes the maze. Interesting.
Okay.
It's gone forever.
Yeah, there's no save in that part. You just go.
Yeah.
Oh
No. What?
Boop.
Yeah.
yeah.
Broken
Maze is
horrible.
really powerful.
Scary.
It's
Yeah.
like a 5th, 6th level spell, maybe higher.
8th.
8th
Yeah.
level. Sorry,
Mhm.
it's an 8th level spell.
Yeah. The target can use its action to attempt to escape the maze. When it does so, it makes a DC 20 intelligence check. If it does, it escapes, and the spell ends.
Yeah.
I like the little addendum there. A Minotaur or Garistro demon automatically succeeds.
Mm-hmm. Also,
So I'm on a different
so
plane.
does Baphomet.
Well,
Yeah, it's Baphomet.
Cool.
So I'm on a different plane now?
Yes, you are in a labyrinthian demiplane constructed by
Okay.
the god of beasts. I actually think it's less like corridors and cavernous, right? And it's actually just like a very, very cold, very dark woods, right? filled with
Okay.
like redwoods, and it's just like there's no reference to get out. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, they're very tight together, but the point is you're just in the middle of nowhere. What does Jim do?
So he's over there now.
Mm-hmm.
He looks around quick and he's like, stupid God. And he casts banishment on himself.
Oh,
What? Does that?
Because the spell says that while there, it says, if target is native to the plane of existence you're on, you banish the target to a harmless demiplane. If the target is native to a different plane of existence than the one you're on, the target is banished with a faint popping noise, returning to its home plane.
Yeah, but where on its home plane?
I mean,
Hold
at
on.
that point,
Hold on, we're turning to rules.
Judge.
It's interesting. Banishing yourself.
creative.
Yeah, because it's in particular, it's interesting because banishment as a spell leaves you incapacitated, so you cannot do anything.
Oh.
Whereas this does
Um,
not.
Wait, there's two different ones? There's like banishment and banishing?
No.
so it's a concentration. And so if the spell ends within a minute and I don't get sent back, then I just don't get sent back ever. So his maze spell won't ever work on me again, is what I understand it to be.
No, it's fine. It's fine. I'm looking it up right now.
Okay.
I'm talking about something completely different.
Okay. I stumped the DM.
Well, I mean, if I want to try and play by the rules, because if it were
sure, yeah.
Because if it were just me, I would say no, fuck you. That's not how that works. But I'm interested. Like this is the god of, like he's literally immune to this maze. I don't like that, but I want to see if there is a particular ruling.
Mhm.
I found a Jeremy Crawford quote.
Oh, did you? What's he say?
If you cast banishment on yourself on a plane you're not native to and you fail to save, you return to your home plane. Who knows where?
Yeah, that's
Sure.
Yes.
the thing.
Yeah.
You
so-
could be anywhere.
So specifically what I was looking at was if you are allowed to take other actions while in the maze, because this says you banish a creature you see within range to a labyrinthian demiplane. If you go reference banishment, which is not necessarily what it's saying, but it's what it's hinting at.
Mhm.
Banishment specifically calls out while there the target is incapacitated, right? So that's a very specific thing that doesn't let you banish yourself out of a banishment. The thing,
Well, if
Okay, I see that.
the thing here
Okay.
being maze has specific things you have to do. The target can use its action to attempt to escape. When it does so, it does blah 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 blah. What it needs to say is the target may only wait,
Right.
and it doesn't ever specify. So that's what I'm asking. I'm looking for precedent that sets what things can you do in maze.
What do in maze?
Right.
Can I
Which is
try
what-
as free
put
action?
your left hand on the wall
Right.
and just keep walking.
Hug the furry wall.
Yeah, and of course this RPG stack exchange. Let's see.
I'm sorry, everybody. Obviously, like if need be, I can do what was intended. But I thought that this was a way out.
Later spells.
You guys still there?
Yeah, I
Yes.
was just
Yep.
reading.
Sorry, we're
Okay.
just
A lot of posts
No,
on that.
that's fine. I'm playing blind because I'm running off the internet on my phone, so I'm running off
That's
of
fine.
4G.
Yeah, okay. Let's
Man, Jim is fine.
let's let it ride. There's enough vagueness in the rules. I'm drawing a line here. I'm not interested in any more banishment fuckery. Not for getting rid of gods that want to drag themselves through portals. Not that want to end gods' spell effects on the party. Banishment is no longer
Yep.
an option. But yes,
Got it.
Jim gets to cackle and hose my god a different second time with banishment.
Okay.
So,
So
yeah,
he's
so
back then?
What does that look like? Because yeah, he banishes you. Baphomet banishes you to his wild hunting grounds in the middle of nowhere, and you
Yeah.
laugh a maniacal laugh, call him a stupid god.
Yep. And then he just, assuming that time doesn't pass differently or anything like that, a couple seconds after he just completely disappears, you hear a faint popping noise,
Mhm.
and old man Jim's there again. And
Did you
he
pass
just
your
will not leave.
Did you fail the saving throw?
What do you mean?
He, with banishment, don't you have to make a saving?
You
The
can
Well-
always choose to fail.
Oh, really? Oh, I
Yeah,
didn't know that.
you can.
Okay.
Yeah. And also, I'm trying to get back into Roll20, which is being
Okay.
difficult. So
Gotcha. That's valid.
Yeah, no, you can always choose to fail your save.
I did not know that. I thought it was only one specified.
Nope.
Gotcha.
Okay. There
all
we
right,
go.
cool.
Interesting.
So yeah, he would he would say, he would come back and be like, you can't get rid of me that easily. And
Yeah, he lets out a baleful goat cry. So he
Bah.
gave you the evil horns. That was his action. Nobody has failed 3 times yet, so we'll go to what? Okay, was there higher than a 12 for initiative,
I don't believe
or was it
so.
our 2 12s?
I
12s.
think it was our 2 12s.
All right,
I
2
know
12s.
my action if whoever the other 12 was needs a second.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. I feel like an idiot. Just to make sure, this is an effect on me that's causing me to be frightened, right?
Yes, that's what I asked before. If you were immune to being frightened.
I'm not. I just want to make sure. I used my action and my stillness of mind ability to end one effect on me that's causing me to be charmed or frightened.
Hmm.
I feel like an idiot for missing that on the other turn. But at least I'm doing it now and don't have to worry about failing a third saving throw and instantly dying.
Right.
You were too afraid
I-
to realize it the first time.
Yeah, I will.
Yes.
However, I am going to fly up. Like, since I don't need to worry about passing this next one, I'm going to fly another 30 feet upward if there's space and over slightly, just to be a little farther from this guy.
Okay.
Yeah, and then I'm good. I just want to be away from him. I also will yell at Twyla, "Give him his hammer back, Twyla. This is not worth our lives." That's it.
Baphomet. Sorry,
Meh.
I spelled them wrong. So that was
Baphomet.
Danis, and then that was Tristan. So Nico.
Yeah. So I think I'm gonna start off by there are 3 people right here, like all in vicinity, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm just gonna cast Aid on all 3 of them, so that'll increase each of your HP maximums by 5. Actually, I can cast it at 3rd level, which will give you an extra 10 HP and increase your current HP up to that.
Oh, nice.
And it's different than here. I'll click it. It's not temporary HP, so you
Oh.
can stack with that.
Really?
Sweet.
Is that just for this encounter or?
For
It's
8
for
hours.
8 hours.
Whew. That's really good.
All right, you're all set.
Yep, and I'll move across the top of the wall closer to being within the aura there.
Okay.
Or like this, like right there.
All right, and you'd already passed, right? Your fear
Yes.
check. All right, Squid.
Okay. With a scream, and a grunt, she two-handed throws the hammer back at him.
Okay. You trying to attack him with it, or just get it
No,
back
she's
to him?
trying to get rid of it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It goes spiraling out, and he snatches it in a reverse grip and drops it pretty low. He glares at you and barks like a weird dog. You do anything else?
No, just try my wisdom save.
Okay. Go ahead and roll.
You get a plus something because you're close.
You get +3.
All right, hold on. I have. Where is it? Indomitable.
Indomitable.
Oh,
What?
Okay.
oh,
Cool. So that
Yeah.
you succeed once.
I roll again, and then I take the second roll, whatever it is.
so there's a chance.
You're saying there's a chance.
I really don't want Twyla to.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Well, Chad, if you're out there, this is a good time to change the DC.
hey, chat. You want to keep Twyla Durgan alive?
Oh, no.
Anyone in chat?
Uh,
Squid, do you got
3,
points?
2,
I got plenty of points, but I don't know if that's fair.
1.
Yeah, I don't think
I did it.
Oh,
I did it.
Look at him go. Okay. All right, you pass.
Ooh.
Somehow. Somehow with a 4. You shake
Or
off the
it's. I
fear
think it
effect.
goes up to a 7 because she's close to cornstalks.
Yeah. That's
Yeah, she did get a 7.
All right.
All right, is there anyone else still afraid?
You, I believe.
Just me?
I believe.
Oh.
Okay. Then I'm going to cast Protection from Evil. I'm dropping the Moonbeam,
Mhm.
and I'm going to cast Protection from Evil and Good on myself, which will give me advantage on the next saving on any new saving throw I have against the frightened effect.
Nice.
Let's see if it'll be worth it.
Is
I
it
mean-
worth it?
You have probably a half decent bonus against him, maybe.
Well, so the thing, Wisdom is one of my better saving throws, and I've just been rolling like crap because
True.
we're going to roll 20.
Friggin'
True.
fun.
All right. Let's
So I
hope.
got advantage. All right. Cornstalk closes his eyes, tries to calm his mind.
Mhm. Oh, okay.
Aren't you glad you had that advantage?
Oh, yeah.
It was just a permanent madness of Baphomet. I don't know why you guys are so worried about it.
Oh, geez. That would have been like a new origin story for Cornstalks.
Oh no! Alternate timeline. Cornstalks doesn't pass that.
Right.
Gets sent to
Oh,
the
man.
past, and does all his evil.
Right.
And that's basically all I can do on my turn. So
Nice.
I just long exhale of relief.
Right. You have stilled your mind. All right.
Oh, so
Goose.
I'm just going to move it over here because I might cast it again.
Valid.
Jeez. Oh, I'm not fighting that thing. It's kind of. I don't know. Everyone else is running that way, so I'll probably like run down to like the ground here. and then start making my way like around the direction.
Okay. Doing
I don't
anything
know.
else?
I guess, no, just using all my movement.
Yeah, party's just regrouping basically.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
And hoping Baphomet doesn't kill us all.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, and true enough, right? Like, he didn't come here because he wanted to kill you. He came here because his hammer was stolen. And seeing as it wasn't Ari who stayed, I think that there was a little less involvement for it.
Ari didn't steal the hammer.
Sorry, not Ari. I do that all the time. Salog.
That's fine, Sal.
Ari and Sal, I just mix them up. I'm not sure why.
They're similar. One's a very elfy, the other's a very dwarfy dwarf.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's very normal for a demon lord to just be like, okay, that's what I thought, and walk away. But I think in the interest of time and the fact that you guys are not continuing to bash him, he has his hammer back and he's not in his normal plane. And he just sort of slowly retreats back into the portal, or a portal, because he can't go into the one that Goose blocked off.
I was about to say, like, is he stuck here?
He had been in the middle of hammering something really important. He has to get back.
Exactly, right. And he goes, "Oh, behind you! Again!" As he vanishes into the darkness.
Oh.
So that's a
Cornstalk just mutters, "The harvest comes for us all, even gods."
So, well, that was a thing that happened. Now what do you do?
So I'll descend. Goose, since we're out of combat, do you come over and rejoin us?
Yeah. Rejoin everybody.
So
What was that?
So I'm probably going to kind of look between Nico and Goose and be like, Nico, Paylor, what are you doing summoning elder demons?
I'd like
Also,
to know the
eat
answer
some
to
butter.
that too.
It's good butter.
Nico, I've never known you to be someone to do something like that.
I'm honored you look at my
Definitely.
physique. I think I'm Paylor, but I didn't summon anything.
I trust you, but what do you mean you're not Paylor? You've gone on about that quite a bit recently.
My name is Goose. I mean, are you Drib? You're Drib, right?
No, we just had this discussion.
Alright, well, I don't know what's going on. This room is really weird. I think we need to get out of here.
Okay, but first, everyone should eat the last of this butter. It's good butter.
I mean, it seemed fine to me. Actually, it was very helpful.
And I will eat my helping of butter now since we are out of combat.
Sure.
Was it just healing butter?
It's
Yeah.
a long rest butter.
It's long rest.
Long rest butter?
It's really good butter.
Alright. Goose will eat the butter. So, where's Kaylin? Kaylin's not here, right?
Yeah, you
Who is
see
Kaylin?
Kaylin.
I think the people who were here saw her go through a door over on this side as she was chasing after her sister.
She ran after that evil hag that kept summoning things here.
Huh.
Oh, she must have summoned the demon.
Should
I
we
think
go
we
out?
better go after her and make sure she's still safe.
Yeah.
All right.
All right,
So you go in through
off
the door.
we go.
I do that, yes.
Does everyone go through the same door?
I'm assuming these guys know what door she went through, and I will.
Yeah, it'd be the door that she went through.
Okay. Yeah, so you go through the door, though it does not take you to Kaylin nor her sister. You go through the door, and it seems to take you just further down into the deepest reaches of Dustow. In fact, you're scarcely aware that it is Dustow at all. You're in a very low chambered room, such that even Goose feels like oppressed by the tight ceiling. You're in like what was once a lava or magma flow, right? So it's this very porous, smooth, igneous stone that just sort of like undulates, right, and spreads out in all directions. Everything is like that shiny sort of like fake glass look, right? And where it is not kind of smooth and rolling, where it has been broken away or damaged, it is impossibly sharp. Who has dark vision? Everyone? Most of you?
I
Yeah.
I'm a plain
don't
old human.
believe so. Actually, I have to double check.
I didn't catch that. I'm sorry, Ian.
I'm just a plain old human, so
Okay, so you have to spark up a torch or summon up light.
yeah. I don't get light. I don't get cantrips as a paladin.
No,
I think I
someone
can, like,
has light.
I don't have light, but I have something that might work just as well.
Oh wait, I got it. Moonbeam.
Yeah, you know.
Nope.
I've got light as a cantrip.
All right. Yeah, I
Okay,
do
that
not have
works.
dark vision, so
I was gonna say I can make something that gives you 5 feet of light.
That'd be.
the light cantrip is being used.
Let me see if there's anything in the second edition rules that might help me.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so how many light sources are called up? Multiple? One?
I mean, Goose has light. Do Nico or Old Man Jim have light?
I mean,
I have
you
dark
only
vision.
need one. I'm just curious if multiple are called up.
I think Nico will like pick up a rock and use his magical tinkering to like make it emit light, but it's 5 foot radius, and he just kind of tosses it over to Twyla because he's not sure if she can see or not.
She shields her eyes and misses catching it because it's like blinding her with her dark vision.
I will.
Just like
I
you
will
try to
take,
be a nice guy.
I will take the glowing rock. Also, we have lost Dan.
Oh, we lost him again?
Yeah. So
Yeah, he said that.
who's what role now? Oh, I can still be me.
Sorry.
All right. There we
Yeah,
go.
that's spectrum with that one.
Dave is still. We're all at like
Yeah,
some amount
Ian and I are sharing.
on our. Yeah.
Ian, you want to go
The
every other
top
word, or
half-
do you want to go every other sentence?
Oh no. No, please no.
Okay. Okay, so the light sparks up, and indiscernible amount of distance away, you hear something of a cross between a child's cry and like some primal roar of like, you know, a lion or, you know, like maybe some sort of, you know, like moose, deer, goat, right? You're not 100% sure what it is. It blends two, maybe three sounds together all at once. And then this like four-limbed stomping, just this like loud smashing sort of like a rhythmic cadence. And though you do not know how far away it is moving towards you.
How high is the ceiling here?
It's not, remember, that it's very low, that it felt very low,
So-
even to Goose.
So like 5 feet, 10 feet.
Yeah, 10 at most, undulating between 5 and 10 feet.
All right, I will try and stay as high as possible.
Okay, that doesn't work. Functionally, it doesn't work.
Dang it.
Yes,
Is it the way we're going or the way we came?
you don't know. It's the way this is catacombed, that it just kind of bubbles out in every direction, and the sound is omnipresent, just all directional. As it is smashing towards and away all around
Time
you.
to
It
move.
is screamed.
I think we get ready to head back the way we came if we need to.
What was the way you came?
Let's move quickly.
Looking around, do I see the doorway we came through? No, of course
It'd
not.
be too
No,
easy.
we're just here.
You're here.
All right, let's run.
You arrived in darkness. There was no way to know. Okay.
And there's like 2 directions, or is it a mass of tunnels?
Yeah, I'm struggling to be more clear. There is a direction in every direction. You could go one of any dozen
Okay.
ways. So here, let me put you on a map.
Okay. I get it now.
Well, I just feel
And
like you're
list
not
in all
listening.
directions.
Someone pick a direction.
Yeah, I mean, you all go because it doesn't matter what
Yeah.
way you go. You just go,
All
right?
right.
That's
Yeah.
That's definitely how it works.
I'm trying to see if we have anything that could help us pick a direction.
Go left.
All right, I think that's everybody. I might have missed one. Hopefully not. Yeah, and you run, and there's light, so that's how you're able to stay together. So give me some sort of skill roll. What are you doing? Are you are you using perception to kind of hear and stay ahead of it? Or are you using stealth to get everybody to quiet down and maybe stay out of sight or
I can attempt to like perception and see if I can find us a half decent path. Sound good, guys?
Yeah, I've got a 4 in survival, so if that can help us at all.
I
think
don't
probably
perceive crap.
Okay.
Jeez.
Yeah, go ahead and roll your survival.
Okay.
It's dark.
11.
The only thing you get out of this is you didn't really notice it at first because it was surprise and disorientation and then panic. The air here is very stale. In a there's not much of it kind of way.
Oh.
Is anyone else wishing to roll?
I can do. Could either do stealth or maybe Arcana to see kind of what's going on here and if there's any like magical source and a way to get away from it.
Okay.
What do you guys think would be more helpful there?
Like if we're trying to like not let this thing figure out where we are so we can move more safely, maybe stealth. Yeah. I'm just trying to think of Arcana. I don't know if that would get us somewhere.
Yeah.
I can do Arcana. Oh, hey.
Okay.
All right.
So your instinct, Nico, is to tell everybody to stop moving, to turn out the light, and just sit quietly for a moment.
Yeah, he would just kind of like snuff the flames and just go shh, 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 shh. I don't think it knows where we are.
Does everyone stop?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Several moments pass. The stomping, the smashing, the four-limbed, fury quiets down to just a pacing, right? And then silence for a moment. And then just this cry in the darkness. Just this nervous, scared call, right? It's looking for you or for something. It's alone.
Okay, can I try either animal handling or insight to see if I can interpret this cry?
Yeah.
Which one of those?
Whatever.
Okay.
If you want to.
Nat 20 on the animal handling.
The behavior sounds like, right? Like the reaction to the stimulus you've gotten so far is that of a young creature scared and alone. Doesn't mean it's not dangerous, but.
Yeah. I think whatever's out there, I think it might be just as scared as we are. You should still be careful, but maybe it just needs some help.
I think we should help it.
What are you thinking?
I think we should help it.
Well, what do you think it needs?
If we can get close enough, and if it's a proper sort of creature of some sort, I might be able to talk to it.
Well, don't have any other good ideas. I mean, I can make it something. I can fix it some food, a healing potion, something like that. But I don't know
If only we
what
had
this
that
is
butter.
or what it could want.
The
I
delicious
believe
butter.
we ate all of the butter.
So I could cast Detect Evil and Good. It lets me know if there's an aberration, celestial, elemental, fey, fiend, or undead within 30 feet of me, as well as where the creature is located.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, if it's not within 30 feet of me, this doesn't do any good, but I can concentrate on it for 10 minutes. So if we head in the direction that we think this thing might be, I might be able to ping on it when we get close.
What are the types of things it tells you it identifies?
Aberration, celestial, elemental, fey, fiend, or undead. Which, if it's any of those things, then I can't use speak with animals on it. But
Yeah, I mean, it's probably, I would guess, like a beast, or like there's another similar thing to beast.
okay,
As long as it's not like a whatever they're called, we're probably fine.
Yeah, if it's probably not one of those.
yeah.
Those things that like are like a, is it like, I can't remember the name of it, and I don't want to like attempt to look up the name and accidentally spoil things.
Can I roll a survival check just to see if I can figure out which direction we should go?
You can aid someone, but they have to roll because you have done a couple rolls now.
Okay, that's true.
I have a 5 in survival. I can roll with aid.
It's better than mine anyway.
Oh yeah.
I will aid Twyla.
Does that give me advantage?
I will.
Yes, I think.
Whoever's leading the party, I request that you let me like hold on to your arm or something. Oh.
Okay. Yeah, finish your thought, Tristan.
I was just, since the people without dark vision, I suggest we like each take a hand of someone with dark vision.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Nico, being the sneaky one, is trying to kind of lead in front and just make sure that he marks the quiet path toward it.
Since I'm aiding Twyla, I'll hold on to her arm.
I'll hands on Goose's shoulders then.
Yeah, everyone's kind of stumbling in the right direction. I like that. Your survival is not a pass.
Mm.
Alright.
Okay. Many hours later, having constantly heard it occasionally utter a cry or make a noise in the distance, and there being no organization to these tunnels, you've been kind of slowly feeling your way through all of them. Those of you with dark vision guiding those of you without. So who doesn't have dark vision? Is it just Cornstalks?
Nor does Yadagrasu.
Okay. This is extremely unnerving, right? For many hours, you've been wandering around in a dangerous area, not being able to see. It's not comfortable. It's not fun. The air has grown from being stale to being thin to just being like hot and oppressive. And honestly, it feels like you're wearing a mask. It's like you've been working out, with a mask on. You just cannot catch your breath. It's hot. It's wet. It's heavy. And it does very little for you. There is some real fear and paranoia welling up inside of you.
Praise friend computer.
Praise friend computer.
Where did that come from?
Paranoia?
Oh, okay. Praise friend computer.
Okay.
Twyla, you've been leading them. You have struggled to, figure out where you are and what's going on here. You don't feel like you have hit an outer limit of this catacombs. You feel like you have just been kind of wandering mostly in, like a 3 to 4 hour segment, right? Like you never, like 30, 40 degrees. But boy, it just goes and goes. What are you thinking right now?
I'm never going to see my Duncan again.
Oh.
Damn. What is the rest of the group thinking?
Matt?
I mean, now,
Sure wish-
yes.
You guys hear?
I sure wish
Barely,
I had
yes.
any ability to navigate.
Okay.
I hear Dan at a distance.
Yeah.
Yeah. He
Which is
cast
probably how we actually hear Old Man Jim right now, too.
I'm imagining someone would have been guiding him, since I do not believe he has dark vision, since I believe he is a human.
I think Goose is sick and tired of all of these shenanigans. He just wants to put an end to all this darkness and find Sia Aura and restore light. There just always seems to be some sort of obstacle in his path.
Yeah. Are you doing anything about it?
I mean, I want to get through this place, but I've just been wandering aimlessly.
Have we tried hitting the walls with a hammer?
Cornstalks is thinking, I mean, when we had the light up before, it seemed to attract this creature. Maybe we should try that again and hope it doesn't crush us.
Yeah, maybe, if we don't seem like we're going to attack.
If there's no better option, I guess.
I don't know what's more fitting than me bringing light into this dark place.
Fireball.
Goose casts fireball.
No casting fireball. There's not enough air,
So Goose does his cantrip
or the
light
place might
again.
explode.
You do a cantrip of light.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, and perhaps somewhat disappointingly, right? In an extreme distance, you just hear that same primal cry of like surprise, right? A yelp of fear, right? But
How
then anger,
No.
and the smashing continues, right? Just many limbs across the floor.
Oh.
Though it is distinctly moving towards you now. You can orient yourself to its direction.
Well,
Everybody
for
has
when
one
we
action.
die, I take the dodge action.
I'm going to cast Bless on I can cast Bless on 4 people. So I will cast Bless on I guess I'll cast Bless on Twyla, Nico, Goose, and
Get yourself. I'll be fine.
are you sure? I was
Yeah.
gonna do you.
No, get yourself. You can cast more stuff. You can heal. If one of us goes down, you might be able to bring them back. I cannot.
Cornstalks is doing it on you. He wouldn't do it on himself.
Oh, you're
Not
kidding me.
Cornstalks. So you all have whenever you make an attack roll or a saving throw before the spell ends, I concentrated on it up to a minute. Whenever you make an attack roll or saving throw before the spell ends, you can roll a d4 and add the number rolled to the attack roll or saving throw.
Gotcha. If only I had and one action and one bonus action, but I'll be fine. Next turn, if I'm alive, I can try to survive.
I don't know. I guess I could already sleep.
Ooh.
Yeah, but like it might be mad if you cast magic on it.
Sleepy magic.
It's
Still
already
mad.
It is already mad as far as you
No,
know.
that's valid. Like,
Yeah, I was thinking of between like direct line between where we hear it coming from, just casting grease out 60 feet away from us.
Ooh.
Okay.
Maybe slow it down or see if we can knock it prone and then cough. Maybe.
Yeah, for some reason the photo didn't upload the first time, so I apologize. I'm bringing it in now. Did we get one from everybody?
Well, Twyla will ready her hammer and then kind of like wave her hand back at Goose and say, "It doesn't like the light. Turn the light out."
Oh, we're gonna die. Oh god, it has a baby face. Oh
you
my
just
god.
What?
Holy
it?
shit.
Oh, it's on
It
the
was just sent. Oh, this is the worst thing. Oh,
Wait.
this might be the least favorite creature I have ever seen.
Yes, he just saw it.
Yeah.
Where is this image?
It was sent in the Twitch chat.
Yeah.
I hate it.
Yeah.
Oh. The Diary of Death Gorm thing?
Yeah.
Holy crap.
Yeah, Gorm. I'm not a big fan of Kingdom Death Monster, but some of the creatures are pretty good. Gorm.
I hate it.
I love most of their creatures. Some of them are kind of stupid, but
Gorm
a lot
is
of them
pretty
are really
stupid,
cool.
but...
Oh my god.
Okay, so we got a grease spell dropped. What else we got?
We got the Bless on other Drib. I can't remember your character's name.
Yatagarasu, call him anything.
Bless on Yatagarasu, Twyla, Nico, and Goose for the next minute.
Yeah,
Oh my
sleep.
god.
Okay, so bless, sleep, grease. You can move yourselves in.
Alright. Since light has been cast, I want to. So assume it barrels down that way. I'm gonna try and be a little more off to the side of where it might come crashing through. There we go. Yeah. If only we had that cube of force.
That tunnel there.
Well,
Anything else?
sleep, grease, bless, dodge, duck, dive, dip,
Nico,
dodge.
you moved out of position.
I thought you said we could move.
Yeah, I did, and I put the little box down for where you can move in.
Oh, sorry, I didn't realize that was
Well,
the box
do you have
there.
dark vision?
I do, yeah.
Okay, and you're not doing anything else? You're just moving?
I just cast grease and moved, yeah.
Oh, then yeah, if you cast grease, you got to stay in the box.
Okay, then I'll just kind of go back to that corner then.
If you're not doing anything
Yeah.
else, I'm fine.
I made sure that I was within 10 feet of Corny boy.
Yeah. Alright, looks like we lost the Dan again, huh?
Yeah.
Terrible night to have internet connection issues.
It's a terrible night to have a curse.
Alright. Slight content warning for all of you watching.
Yeah.
Everybody's favorite body horror.
That's
blood, death, viscera, and
upsetting.
how can I phrase this correctly?
Everyone's sleep paralysis demon.
Mental injuries,
Anguish.
Mental distress.
yeah, kind of. Okay, so what shows up? Scraping and screaming, hollering, hooting, right? Some what does the grease do?
Covers the ground in a 10-foot square centered on a point within range.
Sure.
When it appears, each creature must make a dex save or fall prone. A creature that enters the area or ends its turn there must also succeed on a dex save.
Okay, it'll move through it. It does have 100 limbs, so it has advantage. But
that's
Oh my god.
Uh,
I thought we were just gonna fight Sia Aura.
okay, so 14.
14.
the Hetecondra's. Oh, great.
Shoot. 14 against my 15. Ha!
Okay.
Ooh.
So it slips, right? It is a cross between Gorm and I cannot pronounce it. It's a 100-handed one. The heck, yeah. What did you just say?
Hetecondra's, something like that.
Yeah.
God.
I was
And
about
now
that
all
in the
limbs
Latin
just
class.
go completely split.
Yeah, it just
So
slapping hands go everywhere.
as it slaps the ground, can I
Awful.
sleep on it?
Yeah, you had sleep prepared. You can try.
Yeah. Thanks for that. You can try.
I mean, I don't like to lie to people.
I'm just worried that it's gonna knock us out.
Oh, I might as well just do it at a third level, right?
Cool.
2d8 for each slot level above first, so that's an extra 48. I think,
Yeah, so
right?
7 total.
So not 9, isn't it?
I don't know. Whatever.
It says roll 5d8, so plus
Okay.
4.
Yeah, 98.
D8,
All right.
maybe. Who knows?
Okay, I'm safe at least.
Eh.
It's totally still up, but
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't think any of us are weak enough to fall asleep to it.
been targeted with it.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it just hit anything. Oh,
No.
never mind.
5th edition is much more forgiving than any other D&D edition thus far.
Okay. But we're playing 2nd edition, remember?
Oh no! Break up the charts. Sleep. Where is it?
Okay. It stomps its way into existence, howls at you. Now that it is up close, it has a gnarly injury. It is missing roughly half of its primary head, the largest head, the giant baby head.
Ooh.
And that head, the injury is like a lacerated bite clean through its skull. Like, brain is exposed, and it is just continuously gushing blood.
Oh no.
Oh, that seems bad.
So this means something more powerful than this thing is out here.
I want
Yeah.
everyone to roll a perception.
Cool.
Yeah. Ooh, I have Eyes of the Eagle. What does that do?
Advantage on sight-based perception checks.
Is it sight-based?
Yeah.
Woohoo! All right.
Your time has come. Eyes of the Eagle.
The eyes of the eagle that Drib never once used. Ooh, there we go.
Hey, they
Thrill
were
of the
both
fight.
good.
Yeah.
17 and 23. Who got the 17 and 23?
That was me.
I got the 23.
God damn it.
I got 17.
17 and 23. You see a limp form of a humanoid in one of its many hands. You identify this humanoid as Sia Aura, now dead.
What?
Oh my god.
Nico calls to Goose. He's like, Goose, you might want to see this. This thing's got Sia Aura, and
What?
she doesn't look.
Is Sia Aura the dead woman in his hand?
I think so, yeah.
Oh jeez.
That's what that's what he was saying, just to clarify. I hate it.
What does that even mean?
It means that she's dead, Paylor.
Sorry, I was fighting with the overlay. Yeah, so this thing screams and howls and just bashes her against the ground a couple times as it sort of like stands up and looks at you. All of its many hands reaching out and grabbing at nothing.
It seems to dislike her.
She had enough power to kill Paylor himself. She got taken out by this thing.
She didn't kill Paylor, though. You saved him, don't you remember?
Yeah, I don't know where you guys are from, but
You saved Palor and Mert became one with him. You took his heart into yourself or something. You've told the story like 100 times.
No. We've been going through some weird time stuff, so...
Are you sure Palor is not within you?
I mean, he's
In your
within
heart the
all
whole
of us.
time?
Yeah.
Yadagasaru, whatever your name is. This is not the crumple bottom you're looking for.
Oh. I mean, this was a crumple bottom, so...
Do
Are
we-
we fighting
do we
it?
heal it?
Or...
That's what I was thinking. Like, is it looking like it wants to attack us, or is it kind of like just hanging out right now?
It looks like it's
regarding
grabbing
us?
towards the light, and you can see it's getting ready to come at you again, having slipped in the grease spell.
And
Alright.
the light.
I've got an idea. If I have a turn,
Yeah.
This might not work, so let me know if it doesn't. I want to take my oh shoot, that's not gonna work. Never mind, because that's a touch spell, I think.
You can go touch it.
I was gonna try to infuse like an item with the cure wounds spell, like a light, and throw it at it so that it went to the light and hopefully got cured.
Mm.
That's creative.
Yeah, you wanna cast light on the butter?
Cast light.
Do
on
we
the butter.
have any butter left?
I thought you grabbed butter.
I ate the butter that I grabbed, unless I had more than one serving.
Gotcha.
To my knowledge, there was enough for each party member to fully heal, and each party member fully healed.
Did every party member take some?
I believe so.
I did.
Yeah, I did.
Okay. Then yeah, you're right. You're out of butter.
Oh,
So
butter.
I think
Oh
Good
shoot, I
figure
left
out.
the churn.
Well, so what does the light spell do? Is that like you make an item turn into like emit light itself, or
Yeah, it just glows.
okay? So if I work together with Goose, can I make a cure wounds like potion to throw at it to be lit?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, cool. So yeah, that's what I would do. I would just kind of say, Goose, do me a favor, start whipping stuff together. Like, this. Take this and light it up. We're gonna throw it right at its head. Don't worry, it's
Alright.
it's gonna help.
Okay. I'll light it up.
This feels like a terrible idea.
I mean, everything feels like a terrible idea right now.
Can I cast the Speak with Animals spell and just add?
I don't think.
Do you understand me? Like, I'm not expecting it to work, but
Sure. Yeah, you cast it. Unfortunately, it does not respond.
yeah, I didn't think so.
What languages does everyone
I-
speak?
Dwarven.
Or does anyone have I speak all languages?
Here's your warlock.
Common, Aven, Primordial, Celestial.
Abyssal, deep speech, primordial.
Oh.
Oh, that
and
Deep
Sylvan.
speech might.
Ooh.
It
We
is
have
in-
a wide variety.
It is in fact primordial.
Oh, hello. I also will, as a bonus action, activate my astral visage, or visage of the astral self, for 1 key point. Lasts 10 minutes. I have advantage on wisdom, insight, and charisma intimidation. Oh, I also have, I can see normally in darkness, both magical and non-magical, to a distance of 120 feet.
Is that because you're glowing?
That's because I have a magical bird head over my normal bird head.
Okay, but you're not glowing.
I'm not glowing. I think it's just like it does not produce light that can be seen by,
Gotcha.
as stated by the rules.
Okay. And then Nico, did you finish your potion and toss it out into the?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because it hollers out and then slaps its way over, right? Screaming like scared, hurt, darkness.
Oh, I would probably say to Nico, it's like that's some sort of healing, correct?
Yep. I saw the big gaping wound on its head. Figured it could probably use something like that.
It grabs the potion.
I
which
will
is
call out
tiny
to it in
in one of its
primordial of
hands, and just
point
holds
it. That will heal it. That will heal you somewhat, at least.
Yeah, and it just sort of turns and looks at you. It doesn't. You don't get the feeling that it understood.
That will make you not hurt. Help you.
High or low?
High good things happen.
It smashes
Dang
the
it.
vial. Says hurt, hurt.
Dang it.
Starts moving towards you.
Twilight yells back at it, heal! Heal! Throw another one.
Who had
Does
light
anyone
on
else
them?
speak primal?
What?
Who had light on them? Or were all the other lights out?
Goose had one, right?
Huh?
Goose had one?
I did. I guess does it? Yeah, I guess I still do if it stays.
You can have up to 3 from my knowledge.
All right, so then yeah,
Okay.
the one.
Yeah, it's coming.
Oh.
It's coming right for you, Goose.
I give it the light.
What is it? What is the light?
Gosh, I don't know.
Or I mean, there's like little rocks and pebbles and stuff. If you want to grab one too.
Yeah, it'd probably be a little light pebble.
Okay. Yeah. If you guys want to attack it, you definitely can. It just moves. It just kind of squeezes.
I'll let it move past. Like, I'll try and give it space. Oh, I hate this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just.
I can also see it the moment.
It's just 100 armpits.
Oh gosh, this is the
Ew,
worst
it must be
thing.
stinky.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Now that you're up close, you notice 2 things. One, right, like it's like, laser surgical, right, like bite that has been taken out of this thing's skull. Like it looks like impossible, right? It looks like if it was made of like, clay or metal, right, and somebody like reached in really fast and ripped a chunk out, right? It's like these very perfect, you know what I mean, like lacerations. 2, actually Seora isn't dead,
Ah.
though she is
Uh-oh.
very badly wounded in one of its many gripping hands.
Oh my god. She had the power to maybe kill Paylor, getting smashed into the ground a few times. Probably not enough to get her.
Oh yeah. So who do we think is more important to try to save here?
Not.
Yeah.
In character, I don't know who either of these. I don't know Seora, but I'd say letting Seora die probably not a bad thing. Wasn't that the entire goal, to kill her?
Yeah, but is Seora going to kill us, or is she trying to kill this? That is probably going to try to kill us.
But it might not try to kill us. Maybe it's good and was trying to kill her.
Yeah.
That's true.
I mean, I could try to heal it again. Do I know that it's been saying hurt? Like, have you been letting us know?
Yeah, I would have been attempting to translate. It's like, it is hurt. It's very hurt. It smashed the potion and said hurt.
Twilight did yell, throw out another one.
Okay, I'm
Or
just going to
just-
try to walk up
back
this
up.
time and, like, as one of its many arms swing, just try to reach out timidly and, touch one of its fingers as it flails by. Just say safe or nice things.
Help.
You're trying
Help.
to calm it, or you're trying to get to Seora?
I'm trying to cast Cure Wounds on it again, but directly this time instead of throwing.
Yeah, I mean, it's not hard to touch this thing. It's like literally, you know what I mean, in 6 of the squares next to you. But you do not see any impact from your healing.
Nah.
Go ahead and make a religion or a medicine check.
Too many windows.
Can I assist?
If it's...
I'll do religion.
Which one are you? Can you assist with religion, Riley?
I can do assist with religion or medicine. I have both.
Oh, I could assist with religion.
Yeah, I'll do religion because does that give me advantage?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, someone's assisting you.
Ooh. Not great.
Yeah, you're not familiar with whatever's going on here. That should have worked.
Can I attempt to lay on hands?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna try to. I'll drop. I'll drop 10 lay on hands points into it.
Okay.
Following Nico's lead.
Um, It's gotta.
Yeah, you don't see it do anything?
Can I attempt a less restoration? I'm a paladin, guys. I don't have those high level healing spells.
That's fine. I'm just trying to figure out like who else can attempt to. Does anyone have medicine? Like I have 3 in
I've
medicine.
got 4 in medicine.
Here, do you want me to help you with medicine, assuming Riley helped Nico with religion?
Yeah, if no one's got a higher medicine check, then
Yeah, that's fine.
all right. So I get advantage. Let's see. Don't fuck me. Roll 20. Hey, I got a 20.
Nice.
Yay.
Okay, so you're sitting there trying to piece all of this together, and it is not very clear. You are definitely missing some pieces to this puzzle. Sia Aura, the very nearly dead, right, has like slowly reached into like a pocket on her like jacket or whatever vest, right, and she's pulled out just like a very blood-stained letter, right, and then you still don't think she's necessarily dead, but she's definitely going, right? Like she's not long for this world. She's probably slipped out of consciousness. You are of the opinion that this is like a divine wound, maybe a cosmic wound, right? A curse. This is some powerful stuff, right? Because like you can see its body is trying to regenerate it, and it's not working. And now you've dumped a couple types of healing into it and seen no impact at all.
I'll relay that to the rest of the party, and I'll see if I can get that letter out of Sia Aura's hand, or I'll point it out, see if someone else can, if they're closer.
Who is this dying woman?
That's my question.
I already said she killed Paylor himself.
Oh yes.
Can you see if you can get that letter out of her hand?
Any of us could attempt. I don't know who she's closest to.
I'll grab the letter. I think the thing's like right up by me since I'm handing it the light pebble.
Yeah. It's got its face, its wounded face, right, to the ground, pressing the light pebble into its forehead.
It wants the light to heal itself. Maybe. Oh, like Paylor.
Yeah, Riley, you don't have any. You have no trouble. You see, Aura's like basically dying in this thing's arms. She's just kind of like holding the piece of paper. You take it without any trouble.
All right.
What does the letter say?
I read it.
Do you read it to yourself or do you read it out loud?
I mean, I'll read it to myself first.
Sure. Okay. Well, I didn't write it down in any really useful fashion, so I have to say it out loud either way.
No. Yeah.
The creature's name is lost. The earliest records of Paylor reference an older being, Talor. Right, and then that's like circled and written a couple different times, each time with like a different letter there or removed, right, with like a hyphenation. She definitely was working on that for a little while. And then underneath it there is one of my favorite stories, right, like the gifting of flame from the gods to man, right? And she has like this whole little parable about like the mercy that the original gods and the primordial showed humankind, and then how that was not received very well. And then it ends with like we can return to the age of brightness, we can return to the age of fire. The true heir, and like that's like HEIR, right, of like a descendant, Sorry, was struggling with the word there. Yeah, the true air of light must be returned.
Yeah, I guess I'll relay this to the party.
True air of light.
Well, maybe
I know.
this thing has some connection to light magic. It does really want its face in the pebble.
Maybe. What if I cast light on it directly?
Is that what you do?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, it is bright, but I don't think it necessarily notices. Is it just, is standing there kind of marveling at the brightness?
Ooh.
How, and I'll say this in primordial and trying to keep it simple. How can we help you?
Yeah, and it doesn't really seem to respond much, as it's just, it's holding the little pebble, and it is bright itself, and all of the hands are kind of reaching out, right, and grasping at nothing. It seems very distracted and very far away, as, it finally focuses on your words, right, and it says, how would it phrase this? Just say out. Yeah, out. Out.
It says out. We should try and help it out, like out of here. It's probably trapped.
I think we all want to get out of here.
We're all trapped.
Okay.
Which way?
Yeah, it starts walking away. It's still holding the light. There's no like distance requirement there, right?
I think so. It's like whatever I touch just stays lit for like an hour.
Okay.
We should stay with it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, does everyone follow? Does anyone follow? Anyone who doesn't follow?
I'll follow.
It's a bright
Bright
as beacon.
Okay.
True.
Okay. It continues walking. What feels like a few hours to you in of travel, denoted only by the failure of the spell twice. I need everyone who wants to continue walking to make a con saving throw.
Oh, a con saving throw. Okay, exhaustion time.
Fortunately, Bless is a little. This is beyond that minute of Bless.
Yeah.
But you do get +3 from me, from my aura.
I don't think I think a 9 is just to. I don't know.
Yeah, I think the first one's 10. I think
Yeah.
it goes up by 2.
I rolled that advantage.
Mhm.
I think 10,
Yeah,
10,
so I'm
10, 12, 14.
just short.
Okay,
You-
1 second. I gotta fix something here.
Also,
So
soon
yeah,
I will have
help
to duck out, depending on how much longer we're gonna go.
Yeah, I'll speed it up just for the sake of actually ending it tonight.
Mm-hmm.
This goes on for days.
Oh boy.
Cool.
So
we're
is
not
there
going to be able to.
Is there anyone who's just like, I tap out, I stop walking?
I mean, I already have 1 level of exhaustion.
Mhm.
Like,
Can I just like attach a rope to this thing and let it drag me while I take a nap?
Yeah, I mean, you have to still risk exhaustion, but yes, I'm fine with
Okay.
it.
Yeah.
It doesn't care.
I mean, I guess as long as we have one. Do we want to like attach a thing so we can at least attempt to take naps? Like tie a rope with our bedrolls.
Yeah, that's what Goose was just doing. So
Yeah.
it's still going to risk exhaustion. I am telling you, you may die down here from lack of food, lack of water, lack of sleep. So if anyone who wants to just tap out now and say, no, I'd rather live, let me know. Because otherwise we're putting
I mean,
in the dice hands.
I'd rather live, but I don't know how we.
I think
I don't know
Twyla
how
will
we
keep an
survive.
eye out for differences in the cave structure where it's leading us and stuff with survival,
Okay.
just in case there's a better way out.
Sure. So are you getting dragged or following this thing at a forced march, or are you giving up and doing your own thing?
She's following, but depending on if she sees anything promising, she'll like mention it to the others and head that way.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
I'll
need you to
follow
roll
suit.
a d6 plus 1, Squid. Do not get a 5 or a 6.
Or a 7, hypothetically.
1d6 what?
Plus 1.
Plus 1.
Okay. You do not die following this thing. Is there anyone else following? Or better put, is there anyone who's backing off, giving up, turning in the towel?
Cornstalks is asking, in all your travels, have you met anyone who might be in the heir of light? Or any idea? Was there anything in that message that would have like triggered some memory or anything like that?
Yeah, I think unfortunately Cornstalks is coming in without a lot of these pieces.
Yeah.
And I'm
Nico,
sure Goose
are you walking?
Yeah.
Sorry, what'd you say?
Are you walking?
Oh, those to me. Yeah, and I think while I would be doing nature, like looking for any sign of any kind of like other life, like plant life or anything like that.
Yeah, I'm specifically making it non-interactive because we are a little over our time. So
okay.
Unfortunately, there's no gamesmanship here. It's walk or not walk.
All right.
All right, you did not die. Well done. Bird Boy, you going?
I mean, I don't want to die, but if I'm the only one not going,
then you don't die.
Yeah. What's the alternative? Being stranded in these tunnels?
I'm explicitly saying you could die on this march. I am not addressing the other half. So if you don't want to risk dying, don't go.
I'd probably stick with them for like another maybe day, but after hitting one more level of exhaustion, I'm outie.
Okay. Goose, you going?
I mean, yeah, I guess.
Okay.
Like,
having any rations or anything help, or is it literally just a d6 roll?
Yeah, unfortunately, we have spent a lot of time, so we are right up against our limit here. So you're rolling a d6 plus 1. A roll of a 5 or a 6 on the d6 does in fact mean you're dead unless you can prevent exhaustion. All right, you two have not died.
Wow.
So Squid, Danelle, and Riley.
Do you walk? Do you walk into the bowels of the earth?
I was going to keep walking, but seeing one of my companions tap out, he's going to stick behind with Yatagarasu.
Okay. Yeah.
Like I said, I'll go a little bit, but if this is just going to lead to us dying...
Well, it could.
It could. I mean, the other thing will as well. No one has... And yeah, no one has any... Oh, dang it. If Jim was here, he probably... There's like one thing that can get rid of a level of exhaustion.
Cornstalks just says to Yatagarasu, either way, I'm not leaving anyone behind. Not alone.
Yeah.
Gosh, dang it.
So you see them, go far enough that the light, right, just vanishes into nothing.
Oh,
You're
cool.
just standing there alone.
Oh, neither of us have dark vision. We shouldn't have stayed behind.
Neither of us have the light spell either. I've got a straw hat that I can light. If we can find some good rocks too.
Admittedly, I do have torches, but...
Yeah. So it is days of travel. Goose, you've done this 24, 3 times, right? Just this slow forced march, getting dragged by this creature. You can't imagine how big and how complex this cavern must be, right? Though finally, I imagine just all of you have given up and are sleeping, getting dragged by this creature. You end impossibly far away, right? You face what can only be described as a wall. Just this slow and gentle pouring of water coming from underneath the ground at the cliff face, right? Just like you're standing over a waterfall. And all of the hands are just outstretched into the darkness. And it says, out.
Nico would walk up and peer over the edge.
There are forms in the darkness, in the water, moving. Looking at them makes you feel fear in the most primal parts of your being. They are ancient and terrible, things that have been locked into this earth.
I'd kind of pass that on to the party. Like, guys, this is unsettling. These things should not be here, or we shouldn't be here. But I don't think we have a choice.
Like, go in the water? Is that what we do?
Yeah.
a boat?
Quicker than maybe you were hoping or expecting. 30, 26, and 21 AC for Twyla, Nico, Goose. Who do I hit?
Yeah, hit me.
I've only got a 12.
Okay. All three of you are up in the air, right? And all of the hands kind of move you over to the edge. And then one of the, so 97 hands are free currently. 96, because Sia Aura's dead body is still getting grabbed by one of them. So out of the 96 hands, the 79th one, right, points, says, 1, goes, lets me out.
Nico will volunteer.
Damn, dude. Why?
He's got... I think I kind of talked about it a little bit before the episode, but if the only way, like, he saw Inara, and I feel like one of the other characters mentioned that I had a kid or something like that, so...
I would have probably poorly
I think you would have
mentioned
seen
something.
him for a moment, too. He wasn't able to come into the world fully, but you saw them come out of that vault. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, I think he is like the only way for Inara to live, and that this other potential future is to try to find a way to get any of us out.
Okay. There is one brief, butterfly moment there where Twyla or Goose could try and stop the creature from tossing Nico into the water. You do not have to, but you can, right?
And Twilight tries.
She tries. What does she say?
Tries. Yeah.
Because it reaches its arm out a little further to drop Nico. So what does Twyla say?
Wait, I'll go.
What about Duncan?
I think she's already lost Duncan. This is a one-way trip, right?
Right, and it just like 1.
Oh man, I want to jump in too, but this is just gonna make it worse.
Look at that. This is the scene from Endgame.
You guys have to fight for some reason, and the better fighter doesn't get to fight the big guy.
Right. I mean, like here's the dirty secret, right? Goose, you could just like stab it and make it drop you or something. You know what I mean?
Oh my god.
Oh,
Paylor's Mercy.
yeah, I was literally just like, I'll use Paylor's Mercy.
Do you
My
want to
god,
do
Goose.
Like, yeah, while they're arguing about who gets
Yeah.
dropped, I'll just book.
that? Are you guys okay with that, or would you prefer to see a die roll for it?
I think it's cool.
Holy shit,
Yeah.
Goose.
I mean, it was always going to be Goose.
But no, he can't. He's the one who knows all of this.
I know, but it was my only goal this whole game.
Just to kill Goose.
Kill Goose.
Just had to break Goose.
Oh my god.
So Goose, you stab him, Paylor's Mercy.
Yep.
The real question: does the knife come with you, or does it stay lodged in him?
I don't know.
Okay. The camera won't show.
Yeah.
You stab, right? And we just get the reaction shot of Nico Veas and Twyla. Right? And we hear the splash of Goose. Goose does not rise out of the water. Right? Though the creature's head slowly heals over. It sets both of you down.
Yeah, Nico's just like screaming for Goose and drops to his knees and is like, "No, why did you go? You're the," just talking about like how he's the one who could have saved us, and maybe he's not realizing that this is actually what saved us, and he's just hysterical at the loss of Goose.
Right. Twyla?
She stands next to him with a hand on his shoulder. She kind of just like looks over the edge.
Yeah. Yeah, and like I don't think this scene is like I suddenly talk really well and I'm very articulate, right? But like it's healing up, right? It's getting better, like literally before your eyes. And it starts walking away. And it just says kind of, to the room, for lack of better terms, it says cannot free a Dark Lord, but Ravenloft cares not for its prisoners.
Freaking Dark Lord. Goose sacrificed himself to
Teleports away
save a Dark Lord?
to free a Dark Lord. To take the place of the
Where-
Dark Lord.
Oh.
Did Goose become a Dark Lord?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah, he's cursed
Oh.
he's cursed to be a Dark Lord of Ravenloft, having freed a different one.
Oh.
Yeah, but now we're all gonna die in the tunnel, so it doesn't matter.
Wow.
We're dead. We're all dead. It didn't matter if we went on the forced march. We're all dead. Goose is the only one who isn't dead.
Well, technically, Kaylin lived, Zizzy lived,
Okay,
Drib got away, Ari got away, Old Man
Yeah.
Jim got away.
yeah, somehow.
Wow.
He just vanished in the darkness. We're not sure what happened to him.
Is this it? Or is it done?
Yeah, so in my headcanon, right, to give you a little catharsis, because I did just rake you over the coals for 2 hours and 40 minutes.
Huh.
This was the original god of the sun that was too possessive, too powerful, and too present. So a few would-be gods got together and decided they needed to take this powerful sun god down a peg, ripped off half of his powers, half of his mind, and created the sun and the night. Right? So the sun's up 12 hours of the day and then goes down for a while, so that the earth would not be burning all of the time. So now we get all brightness all the time.
Goose did it. He brought back the light, but
Yes, he
maybe
did.
a bit too much.
Just
We
a little too much
just-
light.
So we just
We
caused.
killed everyone.
Yeah, you just ushered in the age of
Everyone's
fire.
dead.
Not yet, but global warming. This is all a giant PSA for global warming. Stop eating beef.
All right, George R. R. Martin.
At least Dribs and you know what though? Drib and Puvu are in another dimension,
Mm-hmm.
so they did live.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. There was some danger tonight. There's a lot of danger. Although, if you had all just jumped into the water, you all could have been Dark Lords.
I mean, that would have been fun. Oh, dang it! Oh, if I hadn't stopped, then Cornstalks wouldn't have stopped. Dang it!
It's okay. In another
I mean,
life,
we all would have
Cornstalks
died
don't.
anyways. I mean, yeah. Thank you, everyone.
Yeah. So your other
Word.
characters, right? So everybody had 2 tonight. Your other characters live to see, the glorious dawn, right? Return to Ravenloft. The connection to Greyhawk is still there. They are able to go back to the real world should they like. Though they will doubtlessly carry the scars from these many, days or weeks or years. And someday we will investigate just what happened to Goose Crumplebottom, Dark Lord of Ravenloft.
Ari's done. He's going home. I liked the timeline where it was this big heroic moment with him having a snappy one-liner. Way better.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we pivoted off that the moment he didn't stick around to fight.
I mean, he would have just done this and died instead.
You don't know that.
What else would we do?
Well, you saw the future.
We went through the door.
You saw a future where Ari was.
I
there.
know.
So
Yeah,
Ari
but
wasn't in
like
that one.
realistically,
Hey man, you can't say. What if
Alright,
I know.
so
What if I had?
I'm
two
assuming Nico's gone from Zizzy's timeline now too.
What do you mean?
Because in Zizzy's timeline or whatever, his universe, he just left the bar where both his mom and dad were.
Yeah, well, that universe wasn't real.
Okay.
But you made Zizzy.
it was
real.
a time skip.
So Zizzy is here in the real world and actually alive.
Gotcha. So he's real now.
And so
Anara is still kind of there in that door room.
Yes.
As is Beatrice Belmont.
Yeah.
And a butter churn.
And a butter churn.
It's
So they
probably
just
a
go-
really good butter churn. Mom?
Interesting. So they just go back to the real world together.
Yeah.
2 characters who didn't exist
Right.
live where the main character for
Right.
mine did
And-
no longer does.
And
I
to
mean-
be clear, everyone besides Goose has the ability to get out of those caves. It's just not a guarantee. Right?
Okay.
And that was the point, right? Like Yagaratsu and Ryan Walker not going on the forest march. You don't just die in those caves. Like you risk dying by trying to keep up with that thing. It was a genuine risk.
Gotcha.
A roll of a 5 or a 6 on a d6 would have killed you. You're not dead.
All right. So, I mean-
in fact, you may be able to escape, right?
I'd say the 2 of us are working together trying to escape. I can
Yeah.
every day get 80 minutes of dark vision,
Right.
which is something.
Yeah.
This is just us working at 11:15 p.m. I was moving things a little faster, so I apologize. It was not to shoehorn you into dying.
That's okay. We definitely took our time trying to figure out what to do.
Yeah, it was tough. I hate the just like, oh, there's a giant piece of paper. It tells you everything. You know what I mean? Like that kind of sucks. Yeah. So I apologize. For
Maybe
that.
we can meet up with the other ones and escape.
Stuff to
Yeah,
talk
Twyla's
about.
gonna try and find the other 2.
Yeah, there is nothing preventing you. I guess I'm playing Dark Ages. There's
Yeah.
nothing preventing you guys from wandering around and finding your way out. It's just it is not the purview of this campaign to say what happens there.
Yeah.
Right.
I think all of us attempt, and if we do or don't, that's a mystery for who knows when.
Yeah. Some one shot in the future. The escape from the Ravenloft caves. Was it too dark and depressing?
A little bit.
It's fine.
It's
There was no
definitely
heroic final battle. There was.
It's a happy ending for Kaylin.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
very true.
You know what? Yeah. Her sister's back and apparently isn't willing to stab her.
Mm-hmm.
That's like the end credit scene.
Mm-hmm.
Drib
Yeah.
and Puvu are happy in Drib's homeland.
Nico technically succeeded in saving his fiance.
That's true.
And his son, and maybe Nico's place is now as a kind of memorial instead of a title of ownership.
Yeah.
Right? You guys can't be sad. You got everything you wanted. It just cost everything.
Yeah. Maybe.
What did it cost? On that note, I'm gonna have to get going. It's good playing with you all.
Yeah,
It's
thank
It's
you
a
for having me
good year and a
for-
half.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've got work in 6 hours, so
All right.
I will
Sorry,
see y'all
sorry for
around.
keeping you up.
It's fine. I was the one who agreed and stuck around. Have a good night, everyone.
All right.
Good night.
Bye.
We all jumping
And
off
thank
to
you,
say cool,
everyone, for
everybody?
watching. And yeah, do we want to end the stream first before we
Yeah.
all leave?
That's fine. Just checking that everybody's good
All
with
right.
ending it.
Yeah.
Have a good night, everyone, and
Bye.
thank you all for watching.
Thanks for watching.
Bye.
For watching. Bye.